want to talk about it. I want to talk
Okay.
about it. The stream is live.
Streamington is Livington. Hold on.
I don't know if I like this camera view, D. Honestly, if I'm gonna be completely honest,
Bro,
with
you literally glazed it a little bit the first time I saw you.
I did glaze it, but now sitting and looking at it a couple more times, I'm not sure if I like it or not.
I like it.
Now
I like it.
I appreciate your guys' use of the term
Glaze?
glazing.
Why not? How would you use it?
Glazing?
Glaze?
First off, I wouldn't use such a
Derogatory?
Vulgar.
not
word.
even derogatory. It is very alphabetically inclined word, if you ask me.
What?
If you know.
What the fuck?
What
Alphabetically inclined.
Yeah, I think alphabet boys use that fucking word. So glazing.
Oh, I mean, you never left a girl looking like a donut before?
You mean a honey bun?
I would never say, "Oh, I glazed her" right now. I have definitely
Nah.
given the toaster strudel treatment
no,
the Twinkies or the Twinkie treatment. You know. So,
Yeah, let me ask you this: the Twinkie treatment is wild.
It's dangerous.
cream filled, baby. Let's go.
Yo, you
Let's
do,
do it.
do you? Let me ask you a question: Are we really judging women if they swallow or spit these days?
I do. I 100%. Spitters are fucking quitters, honey,
That's
and
crazy.
we are running
That's
to the fucking
crazy.
finish line. Or just like, what's the whole point?
It's okay.
What's the whole point?
Well,
I
what do
don't
you mean
mind.
to finish.
No. I'm saying
Well,
if there's about to be a hot boatload going there,
Whoa, boatload.
what is the point of you spitting it out?
My
what's
mother
the-
watches this
Why
podcast.
why are we starting this so hot?
You asked.
You asked serious-
I know. I should have waited. All right, we're
Serious
not judging. We're not.
questions
He
deserve-
said my
I mean-
mother watches this my podcast.
Oh,
Mine
man.
does too. Yeah,
Listen, Mama.
we're not.
Zero,
See,
Mama
so
Three,
hey, for the
I'm sorry.
record, mamas, we're not judging regardless. Okay, I'm not.
Regardless, but if you're
You want to spit it out?
if you're asking, just go take it to the fucking sink. Don't spit it on the fucking floor like an animal. What's wrong with you? Have some fucking dignity. Like if it's already an issue for you to ingest it, like why are we even doing that, fam? I ain't gotta do that. Like I ain't gotta do that. But then you want to spit it on my carpet. Like, bitch, I gotta clean that shit. Like
Not bitch. Oh my god. All right. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast.
I know a lot of dudes are bitches. I'm just saying. So it just
Oh
depends on how you
shit.
swing.
What is this? Episode 51?
51.
We're getting rowdy.
Bro, we getting kind of rowdy. A little bit. Damn,
Good luck in my
episode
drinking.
51. So, wait, what? You been drinking?
No. They're lucky I haven't been drinking.
Oh, word. Okay, welcome back to another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. We're here on a Monday because Pucho is actually flying into California this week, which we're super excited about. I'm
Yeah.
joined by my handsome co-host, Corpse himself, and 0%, who is on his phone. But
Sorry, I had to text really quick my mom.
right.
don't watch this week's episode.
I just like, hey, stay away from this episode, okay? 51 is not the one. 52 might be.
So let me ask you a question. Have we decided if the 52 episode drop is going to be a vlog?
Hopefully, if we can get together, that'd be nice. That'd be cool.
So we're going to be away for 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Corpse is counting us in.
No.
3 weeks?
A
No,
week.
I thought it was
now.
2.
A
It
week
would
now?
have
Oh,
been
next
2
week,
weeks
and then the week.
If,
Yeah.
yeah, it would have been 2 weeks if we didn't record today. So
Oh,
in
that's right.
all
Okay, so we'll be
technicality-
gone next week.
only next week. Yeah.
Okay. But the plan is to drop episode 52 as a vlog for next week.
On the
Yes.
30th.
I just have a very small window of free time.
I know. We'll figure it out. And we'll figure that out outside of the pod.
Mhm.
Okay. Before we get into topics and all this stuff, we got to talk about what's going on the internet right now. And I know Zero said that he's went down somewhat of a rabbit hole. So for those of you who are tuning in who have no idea what the fuck is going on in the hip hop world right now, there has just been very back and forth disses between Thanos himself and a couple other
Thanos.
munchkins. So Drake was attacked by who was he attacked by now? Kendrick, ASAP Rocky,
Everybody.
The Weeknd, Rick Ross, Future, Metro Boomin. I think that's it. I think that's everybody.
ASAP Rocky.
I said ASAP.
Oh, my bad.
So he's been just attacked by absolutely everybody and decided to finally respond. And then I don't know if you heard Rick
Kind
Ross's response back.
Because like we only have a leak right now. We don't have anything official. Although like it looks like official sources have. You know, I know
What
you
do you mean
said
official?
Genius.
Official.
It's not like on his own actual platforms like Spotify. If I'm not mistaken,
Not
Apple
all.
Music.
Not he doesn't always release. Aren't always released on platforms
Oh, that's so stupid. Why?
because why would you want to copy? Like it's not going to be copyrighted all the time.
No, but I mean, like, well, I imagine those streaming services, you get revenue from them. Why not just? You already did the work. Just like throw it on there.
And it got leaked.
But that was a thing though when diss tracks started hitting. When it started hitting like albums, that's how you knew it was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ether, like there was already underground stabs going back and forth between Jay and Nas. You know, the interviews and this and that. But when shit actually started hitting albums, then that's when people were like, "Oh, okay."
I
now we
don't
got
think
something
that. I
official."
don't think an actual official version of this song is going to come out. What I do think is that the next song that drops, because there is going to be another song. Like I'm almost.
Yeah, because he got the
sure.
tail end of it, like the start of the next track. It sounds like.
Which
sounds
Drake
sick.
does that a lot.
It sounds
Drake
so
does
good.
that a lot. Yeah. And which that wasn't on the actual like on the original leaked version. That portion was not on there.
Yeah,
And then
I
when
think
the-
3 versions have come out since.
And then when the actual like mixed and mastered version came out, and you heard that last like 30-second snippet where he was like, "I'm trying to keep everything I was trying to
PG.
keep everything PG." That part was like, okay, now we about to. I'm telling you, and I was telling.
Yo,
I told you right when we talked about it. I said if I know Drake, who I've listened to for a long time, this is just the like first little bite. He's about to come out and just destroy it with a whole other song.
Yeah, the song is funny. I like the song a lot. I think it's over the time I've listened to the different iterations. I think, like I said, there's been 3. This last one is like the best. It's so funny. I mean, none of the bars really changed. Most of them stayed the same, it seems like. But I don't know, just listening back to them, I saw a lot of people react to them and like break down the bars a little bit more too. So for the most part, I know where everything's coming from. It's been.
I mean,
really
he got a
fun.
little personal in there.
Yeah, like the baby mama portion.
Baby mama kissing,
I was
the bodyguard, like I'm
Whitney,
Whitney,
yeah.
like talking about Kendrick's wife. So I mean, he got a
said that-
little.
Somebody said that is actually a reference to. It's not like a jab to Kendrick. I don't know. I could be wrong, but Whitney Houston. Is she an actor or is she a singer?
Wait, what?
I was gonna let him slide. I was gonna let him slide.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know.
We know how cultured Zero is. Okay,
Is she an actress?
she's definitely a singer.
Is she? Never mind then. Because it had to do with
the
the.
most influential woman's singer of all time.
You know who's the most influential to me?
Don't you say Beyonce?
John Bellion. He's like one of my favorite artists.
I can't believe you just said that.
I will let that.
I'm so
pass,
dead
'cause
ass.
You clarified by saying my personal favorite artist. Your favorite artist was Whitney Houston. I don't give a
Nice.
fuck,
That's kind of
bro.
facts. That's kind of facts.
Maybe.
You don't know
Maybe.
what is what's one of her favorite her famous songs, Corpse? How about I wanna dance with somebody?
Somebody.
Wait, was that her?
That's definitely Whitney Houston. If that's not Whitney Houston, cancel me right now.
Well, hold on. I can't let you go misnomering people's fucking music, bro. No, it is. Yes, it is Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's just look up top hits, top songs. Let's go.
If that ain't
Let-
number
let's
one,
go.
I don't know what is.
But I thought so really quick. I thought that
I will always love you. I have nothing. You give good love. It's
that was
alright.
the one that I was hoping you were gonna say. You don't know.
My man hit that note crazy. Let's go. Yeah, that's her. That
You don't
was
know
her
that
hit
song, D?
no. I'm so
D
sorry.
is somewhere else right now.
Okay,
I'm
so
trying to
D-
understand.
so D
Somebody
with
is trying
your-
to spell check me on my thumbnail, so I'm trying to understand.
Somebody's
So
trying to
what were you
spell
saying
check
about
you.
Whitney Houston?
Who,
Sorry,
Crystal
sorry, we
Waters?
had-
No,
Sorry, we
Oh my cousin.
trauma dumped on you there for a second.
no, you're good. No, but somebody told me I heard somewhere in my vast amount of
you're,
research.
No, your shit is spelled wrong.
It should be a C.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Because
bad.
you're advising somebody or giving advice are two different things.
Okay.
Was it
Gracias.
Crystal Waters? Shout out Crystal Waters.
No, it wasn't. Oh, but shout out. I love you.
All right, so let me hear about the rabbit hole that you went on.
So
and then
apparently
see
that
where
bar
we're at
isn't
in this.
isn't necessarily to his wife. It's apparently to there was like a movie called Bodyguard, I think. And I think maybe Whitney Houston had a song on it, something like that.
It's a double entendre then.
Sure.
because
Yes,
It
yes, yes.
definitely has to do with his wife. Because supposedly his wife cheated on him with her own bodyguard.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why it's a bar. And
what
I'm
happened?
like,
In the movie Bodyguard.
Yikes. Wait, what?
What
I don't know,
happened?
I never even heard of this movie.
That I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're spitting it out to us. Come on, D.
No,
You're the
well,
one-
it
You're the one bringing the information.
was a reference to a movie. And I thought Whitney Houston was on it. I thought she was
Because
an
there
actress.
is
though.
there is something with her bodyguard too, though.
Okay, then maybe it is a double entendre then. My bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
she
was
was.
a-
Whitney Houston was in a movie called Bodyguard. So it's a
Bodyguard,
double
yes.
entendre.
yes.
Double entendre.
There you go. All right, tell us
Um,
more about what you know. Since you're
damn,
the most
Jesus.
unseasoned one here. No,
I
I'm
think that's
excited.
where she actually dropped if I remember right, that's where she dropped I Will Always Love You.
Well, the bar where he says, what did he say? Shut your hoe ass up and make some drums. He was talking to Metro there. I know you guys probably didn't know that part, but he's like kind of a producer. What else?
He only just says his name right there, but
What else? The Weekend stuff. I remember kind of hearing about that a little bit. I remember he used like one of his, is it like a tagline? The wiki. That part?
no, Wicked is
Oh,
the
Wicked,
song
Wicked,
that
Wicked.
Future was on with The Weeknd, where he was like talking trash about both of them in that little two bars that he was talking about.
And then I Can Never Be Anybody's number one fan. The first number one I had to put in your hand, that show was good because a lot of the people who are dissing him, their first number ones was by Drake. Or not by Drake,
Future-
he like helped him get it.
Future diss towards him on Metro Boomin's album. He says, "You're acting
my
like a number one fan.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
my number one fan." Yeah, so that's why he responded to him.
hmm And then I thought the funny bar was How You Big Steppin' with the size 7 men's on. I think we listened to that. But what I think you told me that actually, Cisco. One of his albums is called something with the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar's.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, and then what
Push them
else?
around the Big Steppers or whatever.
I like the callback to the previous diss about Kendrick saying that Prince outlived Mike Jack, and then what's a prince to a king? He a son. That shit was nuts. I thought that was so good.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not even like Drake in full on mode. This is the warm up, dog.
I'm
This is the
excited now.
warm-up.
But that's the thing too, is that I really wish there was an official release on like Spotify because so I could put it in my fucking list.
Now this is how crazy though. This is how crazy, and I give Drake to me is the epitome of what I would call an Instagram caption rapper.
Oof.
But
That's a good thing, I think.
Guys,
It's
I
all right.
just spelled it
Um,
correctly in the thing.
the
It's
thing
gonna
about
change right now.
Bodyguard, right?
Hello,
And,
Motion. Thank
I
you so
even
much for
had to, I
joining,
even
buddy.
had to, because I was like, wait, that's a Whitney Houston reference. In the movie Bodyguard, right? A dude who is Secret Service detail is put on the security team for the Whitney Houston character. They end up sleeping together. First off, But the relationship starts off by the bodyguard being very reluctant because he's like, "Yo, this girl is annoying. She's a diva, and she doesn't even understand the real threat to her own life." You pull up Google, right? It even says Frank reluctantly accepts Devaney's offer, but he feels Rachel is a spoiled diva who is oblivious to the threats against her life. So this man made an open threat to that man's wife.
Oh my god! Now we're digging too deep. We're digging a little deep.
It's a little deep, but
Hey, you listen. But listen. This is all I'm gonna say is that earlier D and I were talking about. I don't know if it was yesterday or today when you were watching the interviews, and I was like, you said Drake was a little soft for how he took it, and I said if you watch one of the interviews that he's on,
Yep.
he says if it's gonna be beef, it's gonna be real beef. Like I'm not just rapping just for the sake of rapping or.
He said like, "Let it
be."
be real."
He took it there. He took it where it needs to be taken.
But I'm saying like, if it's all kind of sparring and stuff, you know what I mean?
No, it's not sparring.
No,
anymore.
but I'm saying if it not anymore.
They're boxing. They're boxing
it's
now.
Not, yeah, it's not sparring anymore. But I'm saying like if it's in the beginning, it seemed like Kendrick did want to do just more like little jabs or like even do a full out diss track or whatever. But in the vein of like keeping it competitive, where Drake was like taking it too serious, in my opinion. Samuel says, "Get me on." He wants to get in.
No, because we're not talking about this the whole time. The only other thing is, I'm gonna give this round to Drake right now, not only because he's my favorite out of all of them, but bro, he came after everybody.
He
that
did,
came after him.
and he did it well.
You know what I mean?
He handled him well.
And he didn't make one of those like bibbity boobop songs either. Like there's some bars on there. You know what I mean? Like it's not like straight murdered. He murdered them, but he's just like, I'm gonna let you guys know what's coming. This is what's coming. Like you guys can back off now, but it's kind of too late. Like you guys shouldn't have done this shit.
You think if they come out with like a J. Cole apology that Drake will be like, all right, second verse is not coming out? Or do you think it's like it's too late, dog?
I honestly,
I don't know. There's no apologies here though.
With that bodyguard reference, right? I think it is that deep because do you guys remember PNB Rock?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you know where he's from? He's from Philadelphia.
Oh, he's from Philly?
Who got him killed? It was his fucking girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
His girlfriend posted the fucking Roscoe's and
location.
Location.
They were in LA. That's what it was. Yeah.
They were in LA and they're in an area, not really supposed to be at, like whatever, you know what I mean? But then you have this, really, it's a triple entendre where it's a diss to Rick, it's a diss to fucking K-Lam, and it's just a diss saying like, bro, like you better check your wife. Like, so I think she might be, I don't know what her social media presence is or anything like that, but I think there might be some chit chatter coming from some women in their circles. Maybe not the wife in particular, but it's like, bro, y'all better.
No, it's gonna be very interesting. But Drake is safe in LA. They're like that's not gonna change. I mean, I was just listening to Academics stream today. I don't know if you guys follow Academics on Twitter, but I do. And they were talking about like because there's people that they gotta check in with. Drake pays for his safety in LA through LA. Like they said he pays $50,000 a day when he's.
That means you ain't safe.
He is safe.
That means if you got to pay for security, you ain't safe. He might be safe in Calabasas.
No. If the money is there, when he's in Compton, and plus, who do you think? You don't think Game is gonna be on his side? You think Game's gonna be on Kendrick's side over Drake?
Bro, you think he's safe in Yompton? Yeah. Drake.
Bro, I just listened to the dude that they check in with from Compton on Academic stream today, and he says he pays $50,000 to be here, and he's gonna be safe as long as he keeps paying that.
You think the dudes who they really need to get a permission slip from is going on a motherfucking Academics podcast?
Drake.
Absolutely.
Drake.
That's from the comments.
Drake.
Drake is safe. I'm just saying.
Yo, I kind of agree. If the cheddar's there.
Let's be real. Drake is a bigger superstar than Kendrick is. Honestly, let's be real. Drake is a fucking superstar.
Should I listen to Pimp a Butterfly?
Yes.
Damn, Twitch says save is capping.
Oof, big rip. Save. There goes your career, dog.
Listen, I don't cap, brother.
Hello, brother.
He's glazing right now, brother.
Bro, that's his favorite
He's
rapper, dog.
glazing. It's cool, bro.
No, but I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Cole isn't better. Like, I know who's better. Drake is.
Hold on.
just my
I will
favorite.
say it's cap to say that anybody is safe in LA. Ain't nobody safe in LA. That's
Okay,
just a
we can go
jungle.
that route.
Nipsey wasn't even safe in LA. He died in front of his own motherfucking shop.
Yeah, but Drake's not out here like that, bro. He's not really out. This man's not traveling the streets of fucking LA. You know what I mean? But if he's in LA moving, then he's safe.
He's going from
Yeah,
compound
he's
to
not at the
compound.
jungle. He's not. Yeah, he's not at the jungle. He's not out here like.
Yeah, he ain't out on Grape Street.
Yeah,
Like
he's
I'm
not-
saying, he might be safe in motherfucking Calabasas. I've worked in the neighborhoods where they all live. You might be safe there, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's safe in Hidden Hills. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You can't even get in there unless you take fucking 5 fingerprints in a year.
You can't even fucking smoke a cigarette out there, bro. Like, who the fuck? Who's writing the laws here, people? Like, who's doing this to
Corpse
us?
is mad about that one.
That one strikes me differently, okay? And I have a problem with it. But I do think that I will never. I have a hard time respecting Drake, first off, because I know he has ghostwriters and a list of them.
Oh,
You don't know
somebody,
that
somebody,
for a
yeah,
fact.
somebody told me that. Not somebody, sorry.
don't know that for a
I
fact.
watched that on a video.
A
That they-
reference track came out, bro. That
reference
was a
track
one
came out.
reference track. That's
Fam,
okay. Kendrick had a reference track come out too. We're gonna say that Kendrick has a ghostwriter.
Bro, and what is Kendrick's? I looked up some of this shit too. Kendrick's last name is like Ducksworth or some shit. Immediately lost respect for that man, bro. You cannot be a gangster with a
You
last
can't-
name Ducksworth, man. I'm like, what
That's
the
not
Can't
his
get
fault,
on,
though.
yeah, you
That's
can't
not
get on
his fault.
somebody's head for ducks or that. Like, how you
Bro,
supposed to?
the whole Drake having a ghostwriter thing is so stupid. It came out one time because he had a reference track from what's his face, but that's how they fucking work, bro.
Look up his composing though. I mean, just look up his composing. Now,
Look it all up. His name is on every fucking thing, and you don't think that there's other people helping write
with a list of
like
other
albums?
people, though. Now, and
Bro, look at Kanye. Kanye flies out everybody to help him with his albums. Jay-Z has everybody there to help him with his albums. That's what the rappers do. They have people help them with their albums. That doesn't mean that they're ghostwriters. If they're on the records, if their names are on the records, how are you a ghostwriter?
What if though? Let's say I'm a rapper, right? I bring you two over to help me write my shit. What if every bar that everybody loves comes from one of you two?
But that's not how it works.
No,
That's
I'm
not how it
I'm
works.
asking. That's not like
you're
I'm
getting ghostwritten. You're getting ghostwritten.
I'm not saying that's how it works. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's
imagine-
not how it works for the record. Like,
I agree,
okay,
I agree.
remember when we were doing our back and forth thing through text messages, right?
Sure, yeah.
You came up with the like the references and all that shit and what you wanted to say, and then your old lady helped you with
The
placing
construction
things where
of
they
it.
needed to go and how to
Sure,
make it.
yeah.
That's how they structure. That's how when they have other rappers come in, that's what they're doing.
That makes sense.
They're like, oh, you know what? This might sound better if you said it here, or what if you said it like this differently? They're not like, here you go say this. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
why the whole ghostwriting thing. You really think Lil Wayne would co-sign this dude if he had a ghostwriter?
Absolutely.
There's no shot.
Absolutely.
talking
Wait, does
about
Lil
one of
Wayne
the
have a
gr-
does Lil Wayne have a ghostwriter?
No.
Little Wayne would get some of his bars from Bird, and Bird was getting his bars from a list of dudes too.
You think Eminem would co-sign Drake if he had a ghostwriter?
He's already had that discussion about Drake.
He said
What'd
he
he say?
doesn't know. He said what they do over there, I'm not sure what they do. That's
He
what
said that he doesn't recognize him as a real MC because there was these allegations and these suspicions of ghost.
Send me that clip where he says that. Send me the clip where he says
find
that
it.
he doesn't recognize
find
him
it.
as a real MC.
I'll find it.
Okay,
Was it
'cause
is
I
it just
don't-
like an interview or what?
Yeah.
I don't
This
think
was
that clip
also-
exists.
This was also in the same interview where he was talking about not going back to the Grammys and all that because they use people like him to boost the profile of the show just for them all to get snubbed.
Was that the Sway interview where he was talking about the Tyler the Creator stuff too?
Was it Sway?
I'm gonna have to. If you can find the clip, send it to me. Actually, Samuel would probably know if the clip exists because I'm gonna.
Yeah, Sam, I know you're listening in here, bro. Find that.
Oh, he wants to jump
If
in.
you can find it, shoot it to me.
Bro, I'm just saying, if you got more than 4 fucking composers, 5 composers on a song, you're getting ghost written, fam.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, because so are you saying the same thing works for producers too? when Pharrell and Timbaland and fucking Swiss Beats are all in the same room composing music? Is that ghostwriting music too? Like it doesn't work like that,
ghost
bro.
producing.
But that's comparing creating a beat, right? And saying, hey, now there is, and I had this discussion with Hour, where it's like, do you guys just go in and you guys sit around a certain track, or do you guys kind of listen to each other's sounds and then go? Like, is there a trading of beat samples or certain packs? Like, how does this go? And there is a free exchange of information that's happening there. But there's one thing, that's one thing of having this liberal motion of information. But then there's another thing for me to say, oh, those are your exact words, and I'm going to put them down right here, and it's going to finish this fucking bar. Oh, you also said this catchy thing. I'm gonna also put it here. It's like that argument that we had about the fucking ship. How many times do you replace pieces of the ship until it's no longer the same fucking thing? Though it's built the same way, all the lines are delivered on the same beats, but how long do you keep changing this until it becomes something completely different?
You know what I
So
think
you-
would
so
be
you're gonna
ghostwriting though? I think it would be ghostwriting if Cisco came up to me like, bro, check out this like 90% done song. And I was like, that's fire. Let me just like finish this last part and just have a little conversation with him. Like, bro, I think I could like push this. It'll be way better. I feel like then you could be like, all right, bro, that's like ghostwriter situation. Maybe if I bought it off him or something, or I don't know, or like flipped it and like wrote a song for him or I don't know. But
So let me just So I want to say two things. One, so you're gonna sit here and tell me that Drake has had every single one of his songs written for him since he's been big. If he has a ghostwriter,
No. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Well, I wouldn't go as far to say that every song that he's ever put out has had some kind of assistance on it. I won't go that far.
So so let me ask you this: when I ask you who is one of the biggest gangster rappers of all time, gangster rappers, who would you say?
Gangster rap.
Yeah, give me like the top three
Oh god, of all time.
gangster rappers from LA. We'll narrow it down.
Gangster rappers from LA.
I'm just gonna try and prove a point here, and I'm hoping that you help me prove my point.
Bro, I'm probably going to end up going all Chicano rap, dude.
Not Chicano.
Well, that's like the
well,
most
just
gangster.
say who you want to say then.
That's
If
like
he's
the
not
most
gonna-
gangster people.
Bro,
So, like-
tell me what song Eazy-E ever wrote.
He didn't write shit. Ice Cube wrote everything for him.
Anybody get on his head about having a ghostwriter?
During that era, yes, that was brought up. That was one of the things that Ice Cube stood on. Was like, he not only wrote Eazy-E's shit, that's why Ice Cube to me is in a fucking different planet compared to when people try to be like, oh, he's not top 20 in rap. It's like, but bro, he's in a different fucking world, bro, because he wrote Eazy-E's shit. He was writing Dre's shit. He was writing Yella's shit. He was writing MC.
And there you
Luke.
go. There's Dre too. You think Dre writes his own fucking raps? Come on, bro.
Well, that
So why
doesn't-
we?
That doesn't
So, but-
validate whether he's a real MC. Like the crazy.
But it's not valid. I'm not trying to validate anything. All I'm saying is everybody uses that as a like a chink on Drake's armor because he's the biggest pop star in the world. He is a superstar. There's nobody touching him right now as far as famous goes. Not
I'll
not
say
any
that-
single person that is touching him or going against him in any of these battles. Not a single one of them touches him when it comes to fame.
I will give you this where because dude, I've made countless pieces of choreo, right? And there's been so many times I look over to Sly and be like, what should I do right here? Right? And he'll give me some idea that gets me into the next 8 count, right?
Sure.
And though he's
Everybody who's danced has never done that.
has always every artist
And when you lab with people, it's
every
the
artist
same
does
fucking
it.
shit.
Every artist does it. The beat producers who sit down and they're listening to the sound and it's like, whoa, bro, that 808's a little off time. You might want to fix that, bro. Like that is a part of the creative process. I will give you that. And I will also give you that Kendrick, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, all these dudes, The Weeknd, none of these motherfuckers have wrote their shit word for word on a piece of paper and submitted it in. Lil Wayne, I will give him so much credit because of a lot of his shit is him. Now
He doesn't write anything. Him and Jay don't write a single thing.
Who?
He's just saying you
Jay-Z and Wayne.
memorize it. They memorize.
Oh yeah, they go in. Well,
I mean, I've watched Wayne like do it. I've seen him in the studio, like he'll say a line and then he'll be like, okay, rewind it, and then he'll like say the line and then he'll go on to the next one, and like he does not write anything down.
and he will. It's a weird way of how he actually composes his music to where it's like, yeah, it's like he says it, okay, play that back, and then he's listening to it. Some parts he might just memorize, but okay, that sounds good, but this part I'm gonna change. So it's weird how it's like writing it in real life time though. It's like a freestyle that becomes a composition. And
T-Pain does the same thing.
It's beautiful. Nipsey Hussle used to do the same shit. Nipsey Hussle used to say, I don't write. I just go in there, I freestyle it, and that's how I put down my tracks.
Yeah, the Baby I think does that too.
Not to.
Well, he literally sounds like that's what he does. But
the Baby is crazy. Okay, anyways, I don't want to get too far away from this, but all I'm saying is, right now in my head, Drake is winning.
Drake got
He's going against 8 fucking people at the same time, and in my opinion, he's winning currently.
And I will say though, it gives me more space to be more lenient with J. Cole, because this ain't his beef. This ain't what he's out here to do. He ain't calling out wives. He ain't calling out.
He's the one who called. Like he's the one who called. No, he didn't. He's the one who said it's the big 3. He's the one who said it. Drake never said that. Drake said I'm top 2 and I'm not number 2. He never said anything. J. Cole's bar is, it's like we're the big 3. Like we started the league. Who's your favorite rapper? Kendrick, Aubrey, or me, or some shit like that. That was his bar. That was that is Cole's bar. And Kendrick came back and said, "Fuck the big 3. It's just big me." Like J. Cole did not catch a stray. That's Cole's beef. He decided to put that on the song because
Cole, to me though, I feel more lenient with him stepping out and being like, yo, I ain't about to get into all this. I'm not with this. This doesn't feel right to me. Because I think he may have heard some previews. Because all of these are leaks.
Well, and he was on Metro Boomin's album.
It was like Red Leather or something like that.
Yeah, he was on the album again.
I don't think he ever dissed Drake or anything like that. But
no, he didn't. But you put out a diss track towards Kendrick, then you say you apologize, then you go and sign off and okay that this record is going to come out on this person's album, who obviously you just went on tour with. Bro, that's like if it was us 3, right? And Corpse and I went on tour and we did a podcast tour or whatever. You responded and you were like, fuck y'all, I'm going to do my own podcast and show y'all that I'm bigger. And Corpse comes out and says, bro, you know what? I didn't mean to do this. I apologize. Like anything that has come out with just Cisco and I'm going to remove it from the internet and make sure that it's not there anymore. And then I come at you. Like, nah, this motherfucker's still involved. Like, you're still involved,
I think J. Cole should have been involved, especially like over, like I said, the little deep dive that I did. A lot of the tracks that people were referencing was like J. Cole was basically saying like, I got it with anybody, like don't mention me in a song or else you'll get it, whatever. It was very like tough talk. And then also I watched a little bit like the history between J. Cole and Kendrick. And it seemed like J. Cole did have some. Oh, peace out. He got bored of the story.
Yeah, he was. I told him that he was still involved, and he got upset.
I know. He's like, I guess not. Where'd he go? Should I wait? But basically, there was like some songs where he had referenced Kendrick, and like did some sneak little like jabs, little sneak disses, to him.
That was after the Control album.
After the Control, yes, after Control. Control's like the thing that like popped everything off, it seems like. And that was like what, like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever it was.
10 years ago.
Oh, 10 years ago. Yeah, so that's where all of this like where I saw all of this kind of pop off, I guess, from my little deep.
So okay, from the outside looking in, not really following everything that.
Hola.
Oh, there he is.
You good?
Yeah, dude. You know what I hate about fucking hotels? You
Hold on,
have-
I don't think your mic is connected. I don't think your mic is connected. You're coming off of your laptop mic.
Hold on. Let me
Oh
get.
no,
let
you
me-
sound a
let
little
me-
bit better actually.
I think
Let
it's
me
just
let me get my
just
act together here,
readjusting.
people.
Okay.
Here.
Let me get my-
Okay, so let me
sorry
ask. Let me.
about- Oh, go.
Oh, okay.
Go.
No, go ahead. Go
Okay.
go do what you gotta do. You good?
Dude, you know what I
Corbs?
hate about these fucking hotels, bro? Is you know, you gotta do the security fucking thing and check in, and you gotta do the fucking what room number are you in? What's your last name? And after so many days, I guess the shit resets or
Do you stay in the same room every time you're there?
no.
They just have the same painting in every single room.
Yes. This is the exact same painting that was in the last room I was in.
Every single
Um,
room.
Just about, yeah. Just about. There has to be a level of uniformity in hotels, and this is just what I know from working in them. There has to be a certain level of uniformity because when they do like room inspections and shit, they should be able to look and like scan the room and be able to be like boom, 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 boom.
I got you. All right, but so okay, so back on this real quick. So you don't think Drake is winning right now?
It's too early for me to say yet, and this is coming from
Well, this is the first. Let's call this the first round. Who do you think is taking the first round? You think it's the 8 little motherfuckers that are dissing him, or you think it's him? With the
I
response?
can't submit
What happened?
even when it was Dot and Cole. I was not fully ready to submit any kind of full opinion on it because what we got from Dot was a small verse to where now we have actual songs being released with the intent of a desired result. So
So you don't count this as round 1 yet. You think there needs to be a response for it to be round 1?
I hope J. Cole gets back in it. That'd be awesome. That'd be so funny.
now supposedly I seen some small clip of a leak from Dot. And so I'm like,
No,
yo,
it's fake.
hold on.
It's fake. It's been confirmed that it's fake.
That's what I'm until I start seeing some shit hit Spotify,
That's
we're
what I'm
shadow
saying, bro.
boxing.
It got.
Bro,
it
I
has to
was.
be on this.
wh-
On the
I saw that
platform,
come
bro.
out. I saw that come out on Twitter today, and then it immediately got like it was 1,000% fake.
Like I don't like back to back is on Spotify.
So it's charged up.
So like, bro, drop this shit on Spotify. I want to bump to it. Holy
I'm-
shit, it's so good.
So you would bump it? You would
I
bump it
would
in your car?
bump the fuck out of it. Yeah, that shit. Drop it. Give me 50. That shit is fucking gas.
Because honestly, it's like, and I get it. Let's make it a sport again. Whatever. Let's say this is all for shits and giggles. What's the point of not releasing it?
Exactly.
It's doing nothing for your streaming numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing
And bro,
it's
the
doing,
hype that you're getting off this shit on just Twitter and just like the YouTube shit and people reacting, put that shit on spot. What are you doing? You're just leaving the shit on the table.
put it on wax. Let's get that.
So let me
shit on
so
wax.
let me ask you a question. I'll ask you the same question, D. Round 1, who do you think it goes to?
Right now, it has to be Drake. Bro, Future put a fucking album together with multiple people and they were still weaker than the fucking one leak that we have.
No, it was Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin.
Oh, sorry,
That's,
Metro Boomin.
that's
My bad,
still
my
not
bad, my
even fair though. That's still not even fair.
No,
to
because you
even
got the
say-
Kendrick Lil diss, and then now you have like multiple people getting their shot in, getting their lick in, and like they can
On
really-
the same producer's
on the
album, bro. On
same
one album.
I'm gonna go piss.
Okay, for sure. And then
Yeah.
you got like one leak, which I think it'll be more solidified if it's like on these streaming services because it's like you got your name on the top in the fucking Spotify or Apple Music, whatever, and you're putting that shit and it's yours. So I think that makes it a little bit more official. But then I don't know. Yeah, it's a 20. He said in the song it's like a 20v1, and he's kind of clutching. Yeah, he's kind of clutching it right now.
Yeah, like I said, I was telling my mom about this yesterday. We've never seen this in hip hop. We've never seen like
Everybody
when
going after him.
when Pac did hit him up, like he was coming after Biggie and Mobb Deep, and the whole like Junior Mafia crew, and then you had Nas was going after Jay-Z and Mobb Deep, but you've never had like multiple rappers coming at the same rapper and them having to respond. Like that just doesn't happen. Or you get a response to multiple rappers. Like it's wild, bro. And who better to do it than the biggest fucking superstar
Like,
in the world?
I'm
You know what
saying
I mean?
the more that I jokingly said this one day of like, imagine if Drake releases like an album or maybe a mixtape and has each person's name and a full song dedicated to just their shit. That would be fucking nuts. But I don't think that's gonna happen. That would be wild.
But Drake is just petty. Like he's about to come out with some petty shit. Like some petty shit is about to happen.
But like
Something's
petty.
about to happen.
But the thing
That's
is,
why he's been on like Instagram dropping these little memes here and there, and like
he knows the
so,
internet,
like,
bro. That's why he's
bro,
the biggest. He
and
knows.
he plays it. Yeah, he plays it so well. Like when the Meek Mill beef happened,
Mhm.
bro, at one of his concerts while he was like rapping back to back, it was like all memes of Meek Mill on the
funny.
screen throughout the whole song. Like he just knows how to play it well, and he weighs it well. You know, like he's just
On his
he
Libra
just does
scale?
such a I was hoping you were gonna get the reference. I'm so glad he said that. All right, let's get the fuck away from the beef shit. We spent too much. We spent more time than I
40
wanted
minutes.
to spend on it. Real quick, Corbs, I gotta ask you a question, bro, because this question came up between this question was asked to D and I. Do you use public restrooms?
Yeah.
You do?
Clutch
You
this
shit in
corpse.
public
Clutch it.
restrooms?
Clutch it, please.
No.
Say the right answer.
No.
You've never shit in a public restroom before?
That's cap.
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I have shot in a public
Okay.
restroom.
So if you're 30 minutes from home and you gotta take a shit in at a restaurant or something, are you taking a shit?
There's never been a shit that I had to take that couldn't wait 30 minutes.
No shot. You're clenching that much.
Bro, this
What if it's
Bad. That's
the
bad for you.
clinch
What if-
game
what
of
if it's-
my asshole is next level.
What if it's
Okay.
gophering, bro? What if it's like
That shit
nudging?
is fourth dimensional.
But I'm talking about like
You got
your
black hole
stomach dropped.
suction.
Yeah, your stomach dropped and you're like,
You
fuck, I
guys are
gotta-
trying to convince me because you guys have clearly enjoyed shitting in public restrooms.
whoa, who said anything about
Enjoy
enjoying it?
No,
Like,
no,
I-
no.
Like if I'm at work, it's just for me to get away from my computer. I'm
for
just
it.
saying.
I'm a soldier. Gotta do what I gotta do.
All right, so let me ask you this: when you take a shit in a public restroom, do you raw dog the seat? Do you ass gasket the seat, or are you putting toilet paper on the seat? Don't air my dirty laundry out on the internet.
I
okay, D?
will use
Corpses.
the lobster bib. If not, I am
Oh.
definitely hovering. No skin.
No shot, you're hovering, bro.
Hovering
Bro,
is crazy.
I will stand on my fucking head before I let my fucking ass cheeks touch that toilet seat. There's no way. There's
agree.
no way.
Corpse, you have
For
my
me
vote.
to be okay.
There's no way. There's no way you're hovering, bro.
Let's just add the additional factors to this conversation. What establishment am I in?
That's okay. So does it matter? Does the establishment matter?
No,
It 100% matters.
absolutely.
You're
not.
at you're at Nobu. You're at Nobu.
Let's take Fresco for
How
example.
the fuck did I
Yeah,
get?
you're
a
at Fresco's.
At Fresco, for example,
you're at
right?
Fresco's.
Especially when I worked there, I would eat fucking food off that goddamn floor, bro. You want to know why? I mopped it every morning and I mopped it every evening. I would get down on my hands and fucking knees and scrub the floor, scrub
You're
the
not
toilet,
answering the
all that
question.
shit.
Are you shitting raw on the Fresco's toilet?
Yes, absolutely.
That's crazy. That's
Absolutely.
crazy.
Because you know that it's clean, right?
Fuck
Like
that.
you've
I know the
seen
cleaning
people
regimen.
clean it, you've cleaned it, this,
I know
that,
the
and the other.
cleaning
Even if
regimen. Yes,
listen, this is my reasoning too. We have an amazing cleaning lady, right, at our job. Even if she just
Call her Yami.
even if I know that she just cleaned 10 minutes ago.
Just came out of it.
No, not just came out of it. Because if she just came out of it, then maybe I'll raw dog it. Maybe, but I'll probably still do my routine.
Wait.
Wait.
Have you raw dogged the
No,
work bathroom
no,
before?
No, never. But
Fucking lie.
even if I saw her just fresh clean the fucking toilets with my own
Some
eyes,
fabuloso and shit.
I'd probably still just out of reflex put my little. So I get this is my method. I don't use the bibs because I feel like then water could still push through if like you got a little bit of piss on the toilet. I don't like that. So what I do is
How you pissing on the? Oh, I
Bro,
get what you're saying.
people don't know how to-
I get what you're saying.
Okay. I'll clean it. One, so any liquids that are on there gone, and then I'll get a roll.
This is wild, bro.
I'll get toilet paper. I'll kind of bring it out. I'll fold it on itself, cut it, and then I'll make sure that it's like You know how the toilet seat is round?
Are you doing a U?
So I'm doing I'm doing two eyes, like a pause button. So one strip goes
Nothing on the
there.
backside?
Nothing on the backside, because what the fuck is my ass doing on the backside? I'm not relaxing. I'm here to take a shit.
Bro, hey, listen, you got a
Stop.
fat ass, all right?
So I put the two
Jesus
little
Christ.
bars there. I put my butt cheeks on there. Nothing's going on the back because that's just a waste of toilet paper. And then do the business, and then like both strips go inside the toilet, and then we're good. We're chilling.
Wait, so are you like scooping them off? when you're done?
Usually, weirdly enough, like they'll fall in pretty naturally. I'll like, yeah, if it didn't, then I'll just like
The toilet paper never sticking to your ass?
sometimes. I mean, yeah, sometimes. No, but then if you want to get real advanced, I learned to do this. You get a third roll, you get a third little strip, fold it on itself again, and then you cover the sensor on automatic toilets so that way it doesn't pre-flush your shit before you're done. Come on, bro. I'm on another level with this shit. Come on.
I want to know how many trees suffered so that your germaphobic
So you can take a shit.
responses
Enough.
to taking a shit in a public restroom where you shouldn't be shitting anyways is where like you,
Well, this is
like
the
where I
work
go
restroom,
wrong.
right? Like, wait. So are
Well,
you
this is
doing
the
this at
work
every restroom?
Everywhere I go. Everywhere.
Wait. Let me ask you this: if you're at a bar, are you shitting at the bar?
I don't go to bars. But if I was at the bar and I had to take a shit,
I'm leaving.
Facts.
I would either
Facts.
no shot,
No.
bro. What if you just got there?
I'm leaving.
I am leaving.
No.
Why did I pull up there knowing I had to shit? Why did I leave the house when I'm like, in maybe 20, 30 fucking minutes?
Well, here's the
I'm
thing: is Dia's never been to like a
Sometimes you
bar or nightclub where there's only one stall and 6 urinals, and you
No, I've
know
been-
if
I've
you're
been-
the fucker in the stall taking a shit, bro, motherfuckers is about to be pissed at you, and that's gonna be the nastiest fucking stall you've ever been to in your life.
I've been
have
to a
shit
stall in a club.
all over a fucking toilet at a
Oh, you're
casino.
one of those guys? You're one of those guys?
Pissed all over this son of a bitch because I just lost fucking $400 in blackjack. You just
That's the
Fuck
most
this fucking
disrespectful
place.
shit in the world.
You know what I mean? Fuck you guys taking my fucking money, bro. No way.
You know what's
No,
crazy?
fuck
I
that.
saw
wild.
you know Stake, the gambling website?
Yeah. Mhm.
I saw a video from like I don't know, somebody clipping it. And I was like, you know what? I could win at this shit. Maybe I should start doing this. But then I'm like, nah, that's how they get you.
Bro, Milkman has so many videos of me pissing in the fucking street, bro, because I refuse to use the restrooms at the bar. I don't even like being
That's
in
nuts.
there.
Public
There's-
Wait, we've
indecency
talked about-
ticket
we've
before
talked
going
about,
to the bathroom in a public space.
We've talked about shitting yourself as an adult, right? Yeah, we have talked
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we
for sure.
talked about
Yeah,
it.
okay.
It's come up once or twice.
Oh, bro, that almost happened to me today. Oh, Nelly. Ooh, wee. I was like, ooh. Ooh,
Are you
I'm
gonna tell the
ready.
story or what the
Yeah,
fuck?
tell the fuck.
Bro.
Gonna leave me in suspense?
No, I think I'll.
Wait, how do you get a 30-minute clench buffer and you still almost shit yourself? How does that make sense?
Because, okay, listen.
It was, he had some
Frank?
fucking bad food.
Oh,
And coffee.
I had some
And
Raising
eggs.
Canes last night. I had the fucking 6-piece last night from Raising
Ooh.
Canes, which was delicious.
6
And
pieces
then I
wild.
smashed some microwavable burritos behind that.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
this wicked shit
that's-
every
that's
time. Yo,
nuts.
do you eat your microwavable burritos with ketchup?
No, sour cream and tapatio sauce.
Oh my god, that's a good combo. What a
Boy,
good
I-
combo.
What?
actually
What? Did
good.
I just out Mexican you guys right now, dude?
No, I did the same shit.
How are you gonna? Wait, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Okay, relax for a second. You not out Mexican nobody eating frozen burritos, all right, pimp? Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, hold
Don't
on.
hit me with that. Don't hit me with that.
I had a tooth and nail argument with this dude, and I know he does it just to piss me off, but he goes, "Real tacos are made with ground beef." And I was like, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Real tacos?" He's like, "I don't." He's like, "I don't eat that barbacoa." He's like, "I don't eat
Oh,
the store. I don't eat that polo. I don't eat the
Polo.
fucking carne
Not
Polo.
Polo. Polo's crazy. Polo's crazy.
That's a
Listen,
shirt
he
brand.
is from Southern Illinois, and I'm like, who even remembers Illinois as a
Beef? What the
state?
fuck, you
Dog?
eating
I thought it
Taco
was a
Bell?
show.
Look, I've actually shit on Damien on this before. If you're eating real tacos, right, like real Mexican tacos, and you put in shredded cheese, or
Mhm.
sour cream
No,
or
you
diced tomatoes on that shit, that ain't fucking authentic. That ain't fucking tacos. We're not doing that shit. Don't fucking argue me on this right now, Corpse, because
Real
I will
quick.
out Mexican you any fucking day.
Diced, you can get me with tomato.
Well, hold on. What were you gonna say, D? Real quick, what?
No, I was gonna make a joke and say, Corpse, if your burrito consumption starts with take it out the freezer, then you're not Mexican, dog.
you ain't out Mexican anybody, pimp.
No, bro.
He
listen,
said,
I
did I
went to a
just out
Mexican
Mexican?
I went to a Mexican joint across the street, bro. Right, and they had menudo, so I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!"
Bro,
I'm not-
you're in North
Holy.
Carolina, dog.
I'm not in North Carolina. I'm in Ohio. You fucking bigot.
Oh, you're in Ohio.
That's even worse.
Fucking
Right.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck does Ohio know about Mexican food?
Yeah, bro.
Listen, I tried it
Okay.
out. It was
They had menudo?
Sunday. I was like,
Okay.
maybe they're doing this
Was
legit.
it
But then I
decent?
realized after I had ordered my menudo that they serve it every day. I was like, red flag. Then they not only served me this menudo in like a fucking cereal bowl, like a little cereal bowl. There's no cilantro,
Oh,
no
onions?
fucking no spice on the side, no onion, no
No
lemon,
salsa?
Oh,
no,
lemon.
nothing, nothing,
That's
no
crazy.
lime, no nothing. And I was like, hey, like, is this how you guys serve it all the time? They're like, oh yes, sir. I was like, for sure. Not
you
no
like
fuck-
throw it away in
Oh.
front of them.
not no
They would have
toast,
been like, thank you.
no tortillas, bro. I pushed it.
No
to the-
tortilla either?
No tortillas.
That's
bro.
okay.
I was so mad.
Ooh,
And
I
I
got on
pushed-
my nephew's head for that the other day, bro. He ordered menudo with a flour tortilla. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'll
Oh, I
take
got his
flour.
head.
I'll accept
Nah.
flour because not everybody enjoys the taste of corn. I get it.
That's what you
but-
eat menudo with, though.
But that's
dog.
what you eat menudo with. That is
Menudo, pozole, like you get it with a.
with corn
You
tortillas.
about to make
and
me
with
get
the
real
little-
Mexican on this bitch.
And with the little fucking thing that comes and it has all the little fixings on the side, you know what I mean, with some chile, and that's how I was raised eating it. That's how that with a cup of black fucking coffee, call it a wrap. That was fucking Sunday breakfast with my pops.
Menudo
And my
and
grandpa.
black coffee is
That's
crazy.
chorro.
That
I
you're
was
definitely shitting at the
That
taco
sounds
shop.
like shit.
I was
shit.
raised by psychopaths. Okay, like I'm sorry, guys. I hope it kind of helps you understand my fucking background.
No wonder your
But
clench game is nuts.
I'm telling you, I will give you tomatoes on a taco, but if it's like
You'll give me tomatoes on a taco, like you're accepting of that.
I will accept it.
Wait, just
It's-
tomatoes?
To me, the only toppings that go on tacos is cilantro, onion, salsa. That's it. But I will fuck around with you. I will fuck around with you. Not sour cream, not Daisy sour cream, but like
Emma?
Emma.
Like table cream.
I'll take that.
there's a certain brand, bro. It's like it comes like in a white jar, like with the white
Yeah.
label, red lettering and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That I will fuck
It's
with you
table
on.
cream.
Is that called table cream?
It's called
I'm sorry.
crema. We call it crema, but it's table cream.
Crystal
I just know
water.
it's called crema, and it comes in that container. That's the one I want. No other bullshit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but you're not putting that on your pastor and
What is
asada.
that?
Like you're not putting that on those tacos.
Yo, what
That's
the hell
there
is that?
for like when you eat
Chapulines?
with rice or beans with a little bit of cheese, and you got the tortilla. Like that's what that shit is used for. But you're not putting that. First of all, it don't really taste like nothing unless you put salt in it. But bro, go ahead. Go ahead. You're not putting that shit
Yo,
on tacos.
have you? Crystal Waters asks if you have ever tried chapulines.
Yes, I have. My family's from Oaxaca. What the fuck you think?
chapulines, what is
My
that?
dad, the grasshoppers. My dad brought a whole bunch
Shit
back
was
when he
fucked
came back.
up.
I don't eat it though. They're like sunflower seeds. They're not
Yeah.
good. I don't like them.
They're-
I've tried them before.
Yeah, they're like grasshoppers.
Yeah,
I've
people
had-
people eat them like sunflower seeds.
It's
People put
fucked
them
up.
on their fucking.
I've had them dipped in chocolate.
I tried them when I was little, and that's the only time I've ever tried them.
And that's called what?
Nah,
What was it called? How do you say it?
Chapulines.
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 Mhm.
They're grasshoppers.
Nez, not Nas. Nez.
Mace.
Chapulines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That shit
didn't know
comes.
what it's
That
called.
that's a fucking delicatessen or delicacy in
Delicatesse.
in delicacy in Oaxaca.
Word.
where my
Hey, they're
dad's from.
hard to. Apparently, they like catch them by hand. That's kind of crazy.
Bro,
they're like,
they eat so many bugs out there. It's disgusting.
But there's a lot of bugs to spare, right? I imagine.
And then they fry them up, and then they put a little seasoning on them, and then they put them in bags, and you get them like that. It's disgusting. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a
But
fan.
I do like weird shit like that. Like I like cow tongue, I like cow head, I like
Oh, yeah.
head.
You like
I
eyeballs? Do you guys like eyeballs?
No, I
Oh
don't.
no.
I can't do that because of the texture. I'm a big texture
Yeah, it's
guy.
too mushy. That's the same reason why I won't eat
Yeah.
like oysters and shit.
Yeah,
like
I can't
that.
do oysters either. Or Jello. I can't do Jello.
Probably eat it if I didn't know what it was.
I feel like if you
Yeah,
smash
but
it,
if you eat menudo, dog, like that's you're already halfway there.
It's
If you-
halfway there. It's the same texture. You know what I mean? Like
Nah,
that chewy-
menudo's chewier.
Is it
Like
chewier?
sesos, like
Like gamier?
brain and eyes are more like slurpy, like if you like the inside of a gusher type shit.
Yeah, I
Without
can't
that.
handle.
Where menudo's like chewy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't eating that.
that's
shit.
fucked up.
No sesos. What is?
The texture of that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm just not down to eat anything with the suffix balls connected to it. So meat
about
balls, eyeballs,
What about-
balls.
Wait, you don't like
What about
meatballs?
testicles?
I have a problem with meatballs. I don't eat testicles. No balls.
Come on, there ain't no balls in there. It's just
I barely
testes.
eat avocado, homie, because that's bull testicles, dog. I'm good. G.
Wait, what?
Avocado?
Avocado?
What?
What?
Yeah, avocado comes from, it's like an Aztec word that meant like testicles.
Stop, bro. You're
That's
capping right
Googleable.
now. No. I'm not saying that the source is true. I'm saying you definitely eat avocado, right?
I do, but I have a problem. I had a
Every
problem
time he's
for a
like,
long
every time he
time.
gets a little scoop, he's like, pause, and then,
Yeah, I'm like,
slap-
fuck,
and then
did he?
smears it.
Bro, I fuck with avocado. Like I'll slice the avocado in half, take the seed out, and pour fucking garlic salt on it with a little bit of tapatio and eat that shit straight out
He'll
the
get
cask.
it. He'll
Bro, I
get
have
it.
to, like, look
He'll get it, and
around.
he'll like shake it and pop it in his mouth.
The whole avocado.
No, I will fuck
Pop
around
it
and
in.
eat an avocado. Eat just an avocado knife, some salt and pepper, like the little baby packets right here from the hotel. Slice that bitch open. Take the nut out.
That's how I'm with
Whoa,
tomatoes, too.
take the nut out.
Take
is
the nut out is
crazy.
And all of a sudden, we can eat bull
My
testicles. but I
God,
say
bro.
take the
Nah,
fucking
because you
nut
said
out,
take
and
the
then
nut out. You said
That's
take the nut
crazy.
out.
That's
You
crazy.
said that.
Wait, but let me answer your question. When you take the nut out, are you spitting or are you swallowing?
I'm fucking full spit, bro. I'm full spit, bro. Spitters are quitters. Nah, I quit. No way.
Oh shit, that's so good.
That's gonna be a
I will not-
crazy flip, dude.
Yo, what's our advice to content creators?
Yeah,
What
let
the
me get
fuck is
to
happening?
let me get to what we were
Wait,
supposed
was
to.
there
originally
another
talk
question
about.
from our past questionnaire?
No, I haven't received
Oh.
one. I've been actually sitting here waiting to see if one was gonna pop up through my phone.
Come on,
but,
SP. What's good? Yeah, I'm talking
The only
directly
one
to
I
the
got
camera.
was ask Corpse about public bathrooms. So
Okay, fair
that's
enough.
the only one I got.
Why are they asking me directly? That's
Well, we've already been asked.
Yeah, we
so,
answered.
oh,
And we
just
kind of
needed
we
your
gave the
answer.
answer here too.
Yeah, you know,
Cow tongue tacos are so bomb.
hell
yes,
yeah.
they are. Lingua is.
Okay, so we've gone through an hour of fucking
What's your-
fuckery.
Sorry, Crystal Waters asked,
let's see.
what's our favorite struggle meal?
Ooh, favorite struggle meal.
Microwavable burritos.
Now, wait,
dude.
wait. What's the budget? Ask her what the budget
What's
is.
the budget?
our
What's the budget? Just like $3, $2.
Yeah, like, or is it
$5.
like $5? And can we go? We're not going somewhere to eat, obviously.
No,
right?
yeah,
Like,
not
we're
on-
doing it at the crib.
Not on $5. Not in today's economy. Zero budget. Oh my god.
Zero budget. I mean, one of my favorite struggle meals was just like rolled up tortillas with that table cream that you were talking about, with a little bit of hot sauce and some salt. I could eat that all day.
But you got to piece something together in the fridge. Yeah.
I'm doing that, or I'm doing like I don't know, something with tortillas in it. Quesadilla, that's a good struggle meal. With some pieces of ham that you found in the fridge. You don't know if it's good or bad or not.
There was
I just had a hard time trying to define these days what a struggle meal is, fam. Because
Everything is a struggle meal.
yeah, I've looked at the bank account and been making life decisions, bro. Like, oh, I guess I'm gonna eat that microwavable burrito at fucking 2 a.m, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do enjoy a good microwavable burrito. You know,
they
from time to
cost
time, though.
$1.15 a pop. Barely at that.
The
Bro.
best ones though, the best ones are the Jose Olay chimichanga, beef and cheese. those or steak and cheese or whatever it is, those are the best. Something about that processed cheese that's in there when it's all gooey and whatnot, the best. I don't know what it is, but that shit is fire.
I feel like in a pinch, I always just did eggs and weenie. That's like
Oh, that's a good one.
that was just like the go-to. Like I gotta eat, bro. Like
That's
just
not
cook
even a
this shit.
struggle meal, bro. That's fine.
Eggs and weenie. I mean, it's good, but it's not. It's not like you got all.
See,
the
but like
ingredients in the world.
struggle, yeah, like struggle meals in a Mexican household though, you make fire. Like there's always old ass tortillas in the fridge, right? So like I could fry those up and go get some fucking chiles from outside with a couple tomatoes or something and make chilaquiles. Like there's always
Or-
something to make in a Mexican household.
Or I remember my grandma taught me how to do it, or taught me to do it. It was cream cheese on a tortilla, and you roll it up, very similar to how you do it with crema, but it's just cream cheese, and then
Oh,
you could
that's
just
good
dip
too.
it with it. It was so fucking good.
Yeah,
That
that
shit was
shit's
fire.
fire. Actually, I think you told me about that.
I had a
Yeah.
weenie tacos, like
Ooh,
oh
that's
yeah,
good.
wrapped in a yeah.
Bro, you
I've had
cut up
those.
the weenies, put a little bit of potatoes, and then like an egg over it or something with some cheese. That's so.
Yeah.
It's making my mouth water.
I'm hungry though. Okay, yeah.
I just ate a bunch of ceviche that my dad made, and like now I'm hungry again.
Let
I'm
me
about to smash on 2 more burritos right now, die, after we get off of this bitch. I'm telling you, bro.
let
I'm
me answer
hungry
the
as
phone
hell.
really quick. It's my grandma. Speak of the devil. Her ears.
Say hi, Grandma. Wait, tell her she's live.
Grammy.
Tell her she's live.
Grandma, estás en el podcast.
Podcast?
Estás ahorita en el podcast.
Why are you putting an R in it?
¿Quién?
¿Tú?
¿Por qué?
Porque estoy grabando. ¿Cómo estás?
Ok, entonces te dejo, pues, mijo.
Are you okay? Give me 2 seconds.
Te dejo.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
I like how he's trying to be serious, and then Grandma was just calling to check up, see how her favorite grandson is doing at 9 o'clock at night.
Grandma don't need a reason to call. She just
That's
calls.
right. That's what I'm saying. Hey, be lucky, bro, because we ain't all got grandmas. You know what I'm saying? That was a stressful fucking exhale.
Yeah, bro. Well, what was crazy was like the grandma I did grow up with. Like, dude, she fucking rolled, bro. Like, Grandma Annie was the shit. But then I grew up to realize she was mean as fuck, bro. Like, yo, Grandma.
You know what's funny is that so I grew up in this house, right, that I'm in right now. This is like my childhood home where I was born and shit like that. So when I was born, my grandpa was an alcoholic, right? He drank Crown Royal all the time, and my mom's always like, "Oh, you guys are real similar to each other." So there's a tree right here outside my house, and my grandpa used to hide his Crown Royal in the tree
Jesus.
because they wouldn't let him drink in the house. Oh, you guys want to hear some fucking funny ass shit? So yesterday I hung out with my mom, right? And my mom always gets on my head about how much I drink. She's like, "Son, you drink too much, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah." And I've been drinking a lot lately because of Oscar. But so yesterday, my mom scoops me up. We're chilling. Tell me why. Tell me why she's like, "Oh, I have a Groupon. We're gonna go to a distillery and do some tastings."
Bro.
The woman that says that I drink too much takes me to go taste alcohol.
I think she just figures like if you can't beat them, join them.
That's what she told the guy at the distillery. She's like, "You know, my son and I don't get to do a lot of things together, and I figured why not do something that he likes to do."
Based. That's
Is
funny.
your grandma okay?
She's good. She's good. It's just she always sounds like she's crying. So I just gotta make sure because I don't want to be like grandma, and then she's like, and I was like, oh
That's
shit.
the worst, bro. Could you imagine getting a phone call? You're like, "Hey, what's up, motherfucker?" And they're like, "Ah."
Yeah, bro. I feel so bad. So I always take it kind of serious until I know that like she's chilling, but she's usually chilling like 90% of the time.
All right. Any other questions from chat?
I don't think so. Anybody in the chat have any questions? Do you want to out?
Samuel, I just wanted to let you know I love you, bro, but I wasn't trying to be on the fucking. I knew as soon as I said Eminem, he was gonna be like, "Oh, I want to get in this."
No, he wanted to get in from the jump, honestly, because we were kind of reacting. We were reacting to some stuff earlier about the whole Drake stuff, and he was like, "Bro, let me get on," and I was like, "I don't know. We'll have to talk to Save because it's his week, and if it was mine, I could obviously bring you on, but I don't know if we're trying to be on that for too long."
I just didn't want to be on it for the whole night.
Exotic
And
food
no.
bucket list.
Oh.
Uni and sea urchin. Yeah, she wants to try uni and sea
Ugh.
urchin.
See, you're just I can't eat that. I can't eat exotic shit like that.
I want to try oxtail because I hear it's good.
Oh, bro, I gotta take you to the best oxtail place in San Diego.
Is it? Okay. You know what I kind of want right now is what's it called? Famous Dave's. I just want some like good barbecue. Not necessarily Famous Dave's, just like a good barbecue spot. You know, it's just
Okay.
like pulled pork sandwich. Oh my fucking God, that sounds so good.
As long as you don't say Dickies, that place is disgusting.
I don't know. Famous Dave's is like the only thing that I can remember that I recently went to.
There's some good barbecue spots here in San Diego, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just Famous Dave's is the only the like.
I
most
just said
recent.
good. I didn't say they were world famous or top tier corps. Relax. You know we ain't going to Texas anytime soon.
Texas
Or
barbecue.
Kansas City.
Kansas City's barbecue's ass too. The best barbecue comes from motherfucking North Carolina, baby, and you can write that down in your King James Bible.
Hey,
Front to
where do
back.
you put Buster's on that list though? Because Buster's is fire.
Buster's barbecue?
Yeah. Don't do me like that. That place is fucking fire. What do they call it now? What do they call it
It's
after Buster's?
hard. It's just hard for me to judge it, bro. When I come from one of the nation's like renowned barbecue places.
Really? Because I never
I would
heard
take
North
you
Carolina
guys-
in that fucking running ever in my life.
Because you haven't been exposed to proper barbecue, my friend. That's
Bro, if I go anywhere online right now and I look up who has the best barbecue, I guarantee you it either says Texas or Kansas City.
I can guarantee you. The
Matter of
top
fact,
five.
I'll do
the
you one
top
better.
five states. The
Who
top,
has the best barbecue in the United States?
Jesus.
the top 5 states is always Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky. You can maybe get away with Kansas and North Carolina. Best barbecue.
Listen,
Best
all I wanted is a pulled pork
barbecue
sandwich. I did not want to spark any sort of
states
controversial
in
statements.
Famous
USA.
Dave's is cool, bro.
I like Famous Dave's.
North Carolina
It's not
is
the
number
best.
4. North Carolina is number 4.
It is in the top 5.
And it's Googleable. Like
I just googled it.
we have the best barbecue. I don't care what no
Wait,
one
what's
says.
number? Who's number 1? Did you see before you exited out?
Texas.
Of course they're gonna say,
Based.
bro. I just stayed in Texas for damn near the last year.
Well, that's not the argument though. You're gonna tell me Buster's barbecue is not good?
I
just
will
want some
say,
pulled
okay,
pork.
there is one place in Austin, Texas that I tried, and it was fucking phenomenal.
One of the most famous places to get Texas barbecue is in Austin. Like the most famous. We were gonna go there, and it was a 4-hour wait.
Ooh,
But I'm telling you, from being in Dallas, Fort Worth, from being in Houston, from being in San Antonio, Austin, all of that, there was one joint. I can't remember what it's called, but it's not even a barbecue.
Franklin's.
Franklin's, yeah, that's the name of the place that I was gonna go to.
Oh, Crystal
In
Waters
Austin?
just asked. Just put that in the
In
chat.
Austin, it's called Franklin's. It's like right outside of downtown Austin,
It might have been Franklin's because I
by
remember
the hospital. I think
It was like
big
a.
ass white sign out front of it, and there's a
It was like
Whataburger
a-
down the street.
I remember thinking like the
Fucking
turtle, like
Whataburger?
Franklin the turtle.
Yeah, Whataburger is disgusting.
disgusting. Fuck that place.
But there was one really good place. I'll say, okay, if this is what Texas barbecue is supposed to be, this is your guys' pinnacle. But bro, there has never been a place that I went to in all of North Carolina where I tried barbecue and did not fucking absolutely bust a nut in my clothes. Papa Bill's, listen, Papa Bill's barbecue is so fucking good, bro. They are only
Kentucky does have good barbecue too, though. I've been
Yeah.
I've had barbecue in Kentucky. It's fucking delicious.
I said Kentucky too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was
Louisiana
co-signing.
tries to get up there, and I'm like, man, stick to the Cajun food. Like y'all's cool. Y'all got that. You guys got the fried alligator and shit. I'll give you that. Pulled pork, dog.
I'm not really a big pulled pork
I
guy.
like pulled pork, bro. I don't know why. I
It's
was
It's
craving
good.
it.
It's good.
so
But if
good.
if you're like, let's go to get barbecue, and you're like, yo, you want some pulled pork? I'm like, nah. Let me get a
Get
beef
good,
rib.
yeah, ribs are
Let me get
good.
let me get a brisket
Brisket's
sandwich,
good. Mhm.
or
I agree with that.
let me get Yeah, let me. I'm taking a beef rib or brisket over pulled pork any day.
It's just
Bro, and if you
something
could ever
special.
Let me get a good
oxtail,
ass like hot
Something
link.
special though about like pulled pork with the bun, like when you got nice buns on there, and then you got like a little bit of coleslaw,
nice buns,
and
huh?
it like
No, I don't like
balances
coleslaw.
out.
That's it.
Oh my
Lost me at
god, it's so
coleslaw, pimp.
fucking good.
That's it.
You lost me at coleslaw.
Yeah, bro, you
Coleslaw.
because you like take a bite and maybe you bite the coleslaw, or you like slam it on there and you take the best bite of your motherfucking life.
Light
You lost
slaw.
me at
bro.
coleslaw.
Oh, I'm so fucking hungry now.
You like slaw?
Like light. Give me light slaw on my
Nah,
barbecue sandwich.
I'm taking no slaw. Give me
It
a
has to
side
be
of
good
beans
slaw, though.
and cornbread and or some macaroni and cheese.
Don't get me
No
ooh,
cornbread.
mac and cheese though.
I need
No
to look at.
cornbread.
I
I'm on
need to
same
see the
shit.
person that made the macaroni and cheese. Though.
You don't
You're
eat
so
cornbread.
racist.
When it comes to macaroni and cheese, motherfucker, I'm hella racist. If their skin is
You got-
lighter than corpse,
You gotta
I don't want them. I don't want the macaroni and cheese.
bring the melanin chart.
Yep. If
Like,
you looking
nah.
anything like you from Europe anywhere, I'm not eating it.
What if they got the sauce, man? What if they got the?
I don't know. I might had some.
Very
I might
rarely
had
do
some
they have the sauce.
fucking YT people make me some fire fucking mac and cheese in my lifetime. I don't know, bro.
No, thank you.
No.
I don't want it.
Mac and
That's
cheese
like
can
if
only
you
be
if
so
you
good.
are if you are of the fairer skin and you're trying to make greens, if you're trying to make macaroni and cheese, if you're making potato salad, I don't want it. No, thank you.
I've had some fire.
Call me a racist. I don't give a fuck.
I've noticed, at least from some of my more melanin-filled companions, is a lot of them like baked mac and cheese, and I hate baked mac and cheese.
Sounds
You're
good.
Wild. What
I
other way?
hate
What
With
other
the
way is
crust
there to
at the
make
top?
What other way
Ugh.
is there to make macaroni and cheese, corpse?
I'm not baking it, baby.
Because you got the breadcrumbs at the top, right? Is that why? It's
No. We
Oh,
ain't
my
doing
bad, my
breadcrumbs.
bad. My
No,
bad.
no, no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
asking.
We ain't doing breadcrumbs, pimp.
baked
Damn.
lasagna.
If you
or
put
not baked
breadcrumbs
lasagna,
in your
baked
shit,
spaghetti,
get the fuck out
baked
of here.
spaghetti. I'm
Just
not about
asking.
it. And baked mac and cheese. I'm just not. I'm just. There has.
So
been-
how are you eating your macaroni and cheese? How are they making it? Just
I
boiled?
boil
pot?
my fucking noodles in a fucking pot.
That's how
I
you boil. You
drain-
boil it. If before you bake it, you boil the noodles.
I
Boil the
understand.
noodles, then put it in a pan. Add your
You
cheese,
throw your
your
cheese on
sour
there, and
cream,
then you
your
bake
milk,
it.
your
No,
seasonings.
nope.
Then you
nope.
throw a fat ass layer of cheese over that bitch and put it in the oven.
Nope. Nope.
Let me tell you, boy.
Nope. 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 Nope.
All right, hey, you know, and you over here claiming to know about good barbecue, and you eating boiled ass macaroni and cheese. I don't know, brother.
I'm not saying it can't be fired at the pot, but I like
It's
it baked.
better baked.
You are
I
not
like it
going to
baked.
compare my macaroni and cheese consumption to my knowledge of barbecue sandwiches.
I
man.
mean, if you eating macaroni and cheese at these barbecue joints and that's how you like it, I don't know,
I'm
dog.
gonna say this once for you Westerners. Okay.
Oh,
Damn,
Westerners. Oh my.
Westerners.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it. Because now we
I
throwing
will-
shots, baby.
Because when it comes to barbecue, I will say this: Texas can smoke a fucking hot dick. Okay, no good barbecue comes west of the fucking Mississippi, baby. That is an east
Baby.
of the Mississippi motherfucking invention.
I don't
My
know.
family's from back
Texas-
east. That's
Texas-
east of the Mississippi.
No, no, no,
Texas.
no, 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 no. We ain't talking about where your family's from. Where did you
No,
bite
no, no,
into
no,
your
no.
first? Where did you bite into your first barbecue sandwich? West or east of the Mississippi?
In the best place that it could have ever been, Texas, boy.
Yeah, fucking
big
right,
shit.
bro. Yeah, right. You guys allegedly announced.
The first barbecue chicken sandwich I had was at fucking Burger King, baby. What do you mean?
Oh no, no! He paid
God,
$1.20 for that shit.
No,
Oh,
wonder,
my-
no wonder you like baked mac and fucking cheese, bro. Your
Oh,
brain is
oh.
fried.
Hold the fuck on, bro. You go to any
Oh, that was a
cookout
bar.
anywhere,
Fried
bro.
Burger King. I see what you did there.
You go to any if you go to any cookout, bro, with a person of color who knows what real cookout is, I guarantee you grandma or auntie is baking the fucking macaroni and cheese.
Do you? Okay. Hopefully
Don't-
my niece
don't-
chimes in here.
I-
There's a restaurant.
Can I
that
get-
literally? Go
I need some more melanin in here. Can somebody with some melanin
I
chime in, please?
literally go. There is one place I go to eat as soon as I get to North Carolina, and it is literally called Cookout. I rest my
What the fuck does the
fucking.
name have? What the fuck
It's
does
all
the name have to
owned
do with
by
anything?
Caucasians.
You come out, oh, I gotta go to a real cookout. I go to a place literally called cookout. It is.
Yeah, and what do
literally
the what do
called
the people
Jack Hanna.
what do the people that own the place look like, Corpse? Let me ask
They
you
look
that.
like the difference between 11:59 and midnight, my guy. Okay, they look like under the bed. Right? That's
you
what they
tell-
fucking look like, my guy. Okay. All
Are you
right?
telling me that they boil their fucking mac and cheese? They do not bake it.
I don't eat mac and cheese from establishments like that. I really don't. I really
That's the fucking argument, Corpse. That was the argument.
Nah, but
argument
you're
was
also talking about like just regular mac and cheese, like just at a cookout at your family's. That's what I thought it was too.
I'm not eating the baked mac and cheese. I'm not. Listen, I
So
guarantee
you're not eating baked mac and cheese, period, is what you're saying.
That's crazy.
I'm
If
not
it was
eating
baked,
mac-
you're not eating it.
Why don't you like it? Why don't you like it?
That's wild, bro.
The only
What
baked
other
mac-
way is there to fucking make
The
it?
only
That's so
baked mac and cheese I ever liked had just the
pissing me off,
macaroni,
Corpse.
the cheese, and that was it. Now I see a lot of people throw cream cheese in there. They're going to throw, sour
No cream cheese. Sour cream, yes.
This,
I'll do
that,
cream
and
cheese.
third.
That sounds good.
Bro, I'll tell you exactly how you get some fucking milk. You pour that shit in there. You pour some sour
Milk.
cream in there.
It's too much
You get
cream.
some Lowry's. You get some accent, garlic, salt, pepper. Mix that shit, bro. That
Damn,
You're
bro, I am
crazy.
hungry. I might pick up some food after this. I'm not gonna lie.
you are wild if that's not how you eat your fucking macaroni and cheese. And if you put
just
hold on, let me ask you a question.
crazy concoction and
My
told me
girlfriend
I'm
is
crazy
watching. Tell
if I
me,
don't eat
text
that.
me if you
listed
want
off
anything. I kind of
7
want to
different
actually pick something
ingredients
up.
for something that requires 2 ingredients: macaroni and
You
cheese.
you know what?
Really
This is what you sound like right now, Corpse. This is what you sound like. You sound like you fucking eat Easy Mac and enjoy it.
No.
That's what you fucking sound like. That's 2 ingredients: water and the fucking noodles that come in the box
How did
already.
you just
And
say
you
water?
and
How
you
did
fucking
just say water right now?
and you fucking sprinkle the cheese packet in there and mix it and put it in the fucking microwave.
We're clearly speaking 2 different
Water,
languages.
water.
He also said milk weird the other day.
Water.
Just a
Well,
second.
who
ago,
the
sorry.
fuck, bro? No
Get the
way.
fuck out of here.
No
I
way.
can't believe you over
No
here.
way. You probably
Yes,
Passing up
McDonald's.
2 fucking ingredient macaroni and cheese that's fucking
ground
boiled.
beef tacos, bro. That's what
Fuck you. You said you out Mexican me because you were eating a frozen burrito
Jesus
with sour
Christ.
cream and hot sauce.
Bro,
You were
you're
probably
trying to
using
out
Tabasco.
Southern- You're trying to out Southern me right now.
No, no,
with
no, no.
baked
I'm not
mac
out
and cheese.
southerning you at all. I'm just
Yo.
letting you know that if you're not eating macaroni and cheese that was baked, you're a fucking
I just
wow.
want to say that there's pretty even spread right now. Corpse is on one side with Crystal Waters, and I'm on your side, Save. Okay.
Wait, what? She's not eating baked
She's not
macaroni and
eating
cheese either?
baked mac and cheese.
Bro, you eat almond.
she's probably
joy.
never had it.
I can't trust you.
Don't ever fucking disrespect.
don't-
Do not disrespect Almond Joy. Don't make me
All right,
get into
all
this
right.
shit.
You know what? Matter of fact, I'm clipping this tomorrow. I'm gonna
No,
clip this
hold
and
on.
we're throwing it on Instagram.
Because now we're on chocolate.
No, hold on. We're clipping this for Instagram. Are you eating only boiled macaroni and cheese, or are you eating baked macaroni and cheese? There's only one right answer.
Make sure you put only on both of those, though.
Only baked.
Only. Are you only eating baked, or are you
Only
only eating
boiled.
boiled?
That's craziness. Corpse, I got real tight when you started talking about the Almond Joy.
Sorry about it.
Listen,
like
bro.
my mac and cheese the
Listen,
way I like my mac
Snickers
and cheese.
is great.
Wait, has Crystal Waters even had fucking baked macaroni and cheese before?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't.
I don't-
She
that's-
won't. She
that's-
won't
That
say.
doesn't sound like a course
she-
thing if she's saying that she wouldn't
won't,
eat it.
She won't say that. She said no. My bad. If I said she won't eat it, she doesn't like it.
What does she not? I don't
She
know.
said yes, and it was whack. I could ask her later.
Yeah,
We'll
we
chat
have,
about
we,
it.
we have a
Spaghetti,
problem now.
Baked mac and cheese. There's just no, I'm good.
You know what? Look, the baked spaghetti thing. That's a whole nother thing. Cool, but if you're not eating baked macaroni and cheese, bro, it just boiled. That's wild. That's crazy to me. That's like, how are you making the cheese sauce then? You sprinkling the packet?
No,
in there?
you can make the cheese sauce in a. I'm not saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what kind of macaroni are you
can make the
boiling?
cheese
are you
sauce,
getting
though,
the Easy
in the-
Mac? Are you
in-
getting the fucking Velveeta joint? What are we eating?
You can make the cheese sauce. Boil and
Listen to what I just said. We are not
she's
putting
clapping.
breadcrumbs. We're not putting breadcrumbs on the fucking.
Do you put
macaroni and
bacon?
cheese.
Do you put bacon in there?
Fuck no, bro. It's macaroni and cheese.
But
That
if
sounds
the
good, though.
cheese itself isn't getting crispy and crunchy as you're baking it,
It's
you're not
sup-
fucking baking it.
It's not supposed to be crunchy. It's supposed to be thick and gooey and add a layer to it. I'm not trying to eat fucking crispy ass cheese. What the fuck?
That's what
Not
Crystal Water
broiling the
says.
shit.
Crystal Water says
If you
that
want-
too. Like she likes it creamy, but sometimes baked doesn't get that right.
Yes, it,
It
does,
does it.
bro.
It completely steps around it.
I
Completely.
get what you're
No, it
saying though,
doesn't.
because the
I need
bake,
to-
the
no, no.
bake, the
I'm
bake
making-
could
no,
make it.
I'm making
could
y'all.
make the
I'm
top
ma-
layer like a little crispy. I get what they're saying, but
Nah.
When
But I
have you
don't agree
ever
with it.
Entered anything? When
Nah.
have you ever entered any item into the motherfucking oven and said, "This is in the hopes that it's going to make it more gooey or more thick"? None.
What do you
Nothing ever.
Like,
no
I'll put-
item ever concocted have you ever put in the oven with that desired fucking result?
Listen.
You know what you do that with? You put something in a pan and you put it on a slow simmer, or you put it in a pot and you let it boil out, and you boil out the fucking water and leaving the contents of what.
Well,
you
let me
got
ask you a
have
question. So
boiled out.
you're gonna sit here and tell me that lasagna isn't gooey? You're gonna sit here and tell me that lasagna isn't gooey?
Lasagna gooey?
Yes, the
Lasagna
cheese in lasagna is not gooey. You're gonna sit here and tell me that the cheese in lasagna is not gooey? Don't talk to me like I'm fucking wild. Do you not bake lasagna? When you do you not get a cheese pull from lasagna and the shit is all gooey and tasty and delicious?
You're talking about maybe the most center parts of it. The top part should have a nice light brown to it, very very light.
But it's not crispy.
Did you just hear the word I just said?
wait,
Nice.
yeah. Because
thin,
I'm on
crisp-
Corp's side right now. It should be crispy. It should be a little crispy, Cisco. Don't lie to yourself. It should be a little
Cisco,
crispy.
it's cool, bro.
Okay, listen
No,
to me.
but
Listen to
not
what
all
the
the
fuck
way
I'm
through.
saying.
Not all the
Fucking
way through.
listen
Not all
to
the
me.
way through.
But is the middle part not gooey? Is the middle part not gooey?
You're pushing the goalpost. I am so okay.
You're
This is-
putting cheese on top of macaroni and cheese to make that part crispy, right? But the middle part is gooey. That's the part that matters, right? The middle part where the macaroni is, that's gooey.
I will.
You're
just
gonna sit here-
skip, but I can skip the crispy tops. Cisco. By just
Okay,
putting
we're
it-
skipping the crispy top, then don't leave it in there that long. Just let the cheese fucking melt.
But you want me to eat baked mac and cheese, right? So if I scoop that son of a bitch out of onto my plate, what do you want me to do? Just eat around the crispy part?
It's not.
You want me to eat around?
No.
that
But the crispy
part?
part is the best part. That's why you bake it. That's the best part.
That's the
That's
part
good.
you're looking for.
I
All
like
right, can
that.
we get the fuck? We need to get the fuck on from this fucking subject because I'm gonna have
Cisco,
an aneurysm, bro.
but you
This shit is
can't
driving me
say
nuts.
that. Anyway, let's move on. And let's talk about how to be a content creator.
Just saying.
What the
Not eating baked or
It's right.
I
You
love
don't.
you guys.
wrong.
I
Chris
love you
says,
guys so
Chris
much.
says,
wish
bro,
you
I
were
need him
as
to make
right
some.
as you were passionate about it, and it's okay. I love you regardless.
I love you.
Chris-
I love you.
Mhm.
I love both of you. Okay.
I love you. This is why we do this fucking show, bro.
Yo, Chris Water says, bro, I need him to make some mac and cheese. I'm not convinced that
got
he's
you.
fighting this hard for some chewy noodles. Oof. Dog. That means, we're going to have
I
some
got
mac
you.
and cheese at my house.
I know you're talking a little bit of shit, but I got you. all
No,
right?
I'm on your
I-
side, by the way. I'm on your side.
No, not you. I'm talking about
Oh,
Crystal Waters.
okay. I was about to say.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
you.
like, why
Matter of
am I
fact,
getting
I might just make Damien a plate and let him tell you how it was.
That's crazy. Listen,
Oh my god.
I'll always eat it.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm on demon mode right now. That blew me, bro. That shit was crazy.
I have a question on the topic of what today
Okay, let's
was.
get to the topic.
But mainly, like, what prompted it? What's the main question or
Yeah,
concern?
so the
or what?
reason that I brought it up, right? Like, what advice would we have for content creators? Wait, you gotta tell me what the fuck
Whoa,
is funny.
Damien eats anything though? All right, bro. Like, relax. I have my morals and I got my. We're getting off the food.
Yeah, please, because obviously we have different palates.
I like being.
Clearly,
He eats brown guac. Okay, you didn't got to put that on the internet.
Oh yeah, you do eat brown guac. I
Listen,
forgot
bro,
about
because it's not bad yet. It's not bad
you
until.
gotta stir it, dude. If you
Hey!
stir it and it's still brown, then you're
Exactly.
fucking
Yeah. Then you throw it out. Then you
Oh,
throw
that's
it out.
wild. If it's brown,
All the
you can
way
at least
through.
like scoop the brown parts off and then like if the rest of it's green, then cool. But we ain't mixing the dark into the light. Let's be real.
Whoa.
You mixing the
as a
you mixing
real
it?
huh?
That's a bar. That's okay. So
Somebody who
that's-
supports
I don't even want to think about
segregation.
that.
I was about to go there, but I was like, oh no, I can't.
He's
So
the
the reason
God.
I came up with this topic today was because what think about it. We're on episode 51 of the
51.
podcast.
About to be 52.
51. And Corpse has been going crazy with the smoking section. He's had more guests in there in the past like 2-3 months than he's had like throughout the whole time. It's wild. He's doing shows like every day or every 2 days, and it's just been insane. All I see
popping
is
off.
content after content after content from Corpse. I see it on TikTok. I see it on Instagram. I see it on Instagram stories, Instagram reels. I see it go live on Facebook. I get the notifications on Twitch. Like and then of course like I was in your stream the other night when you went live on, I think it was a Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that, where you went live, or Monday. It was Monday when you went live, and I was in your stream. I think it was Monday. Was it Monday? I don't remember when it was. I was in your stream one of these days, so I know you've been live. Obviously, like I've had my time on this platform or on Facebook for quite some time, and before that, I was on Twitch. Although we haven't really gained huge success from it, within whether it's just the podcast itself or within our own ventures, whether it be like just chatting, or with me it was gaming, with Putch it was with his podcast. I really was just thinking like, what keeps you around? Why do you keep doing it? And then I had a friend of mine message me the other day and said, do I believe that streaming is a hard enough job where it becomes stressful and you need to seek therapy for it? And he said no, and I said yes. Because some people could think that streaming is like a very easy job, right? So I was just kind of thinking, like, what advice would you guys have as content creators in your own, like whether it's TikTok, doing the technology thing, or doing just chatting, or doing the podcast with other people and doing the podcast with us? Like, what would your advice be, and why do you continue to do it? That's really where it was coming from.
I don't know if Corpse wanted to go first.
Not everybody at once.
Well, because Corpse, I feel like, has been going the hardest. So I'm interested in hearing what he has to say first.
Oh well, dude, I do appreciate you guys like really fucking seeing the hustle. There was a lot to that question. So what keeps me inspired, or what keeps me here, is because I would be doing this even if this wasn't here, if that makes sense. I still do the dancing, and I do the dancing whether I'm being recorded or not. And I do podcasting with people even when there's no microphones involved, and I mean, Cisco, you've seen, and anybody who's ever been to the garage, the legendary fucking 786 garage, and we would sit there and dance and drink and have a smoke, and next thing we're just having these wild talks, and next thing we know it's 5 in the fucking morning. It's like, bro, I gotta go to bed. Like, so I was already doing podcasting before I was like, oh, this thing's called you could do this exact same thing, and it's just called a podcast. You know what I mean? So what keeps me doing what I'm doing is I would be doing this regardless. I just have a camera in front of me now, and there's people who listen now, and this thing that was a garage conversation has now turned into a Facebook Live, where all my friends can listen and tune in too, and chime in. People who I've wished I could have conversed with, I have opportunities to converse with now because of technology. Princess Dead End, Pun, Big Huncho, fucking Jesse Sykes, bro. Like, Jesse, I'm a fucking huge fan. Like, I'm a
Andrew Batterina.
Don't even get me started. Batterina changed my life. Like, him and Pun, those two men set me on different trajectories in my life. I've had Dread on. I've had Beast on, right? And Jay Chris, bro. So many people, lists of people who have made such influential impacts on my life. Cisco,
Not only yours, just like other people's lives too, bro. These guys are international. That's why
I won't even speak about them. I won't even speak to how they've impacted their lives because I can only tell you what's kept me around. You know what I mean? And so for other people, yeah, you may never be able to get your hands around a Batterina. And I was lucky that he answered a DM. And people don't understand I DM'd him many times, like many, many times over. And now I have a little strategy behind how to get these things going. Um, and
He playing chess.
Yeah, you playing chase.
um, could it ever become stressful enough where I could require therapy? I think I need therapy without this. Like, so yes,
Hey,
it could
That was
become.
that was my argument too. That everybody needs therapy, but you know what I mean. Everybody's job is different, and they view stress differently. Like it's subjective.
And it is. And I think I've done a good job, you know, because we've always joked, you know, I hate women, I'm a racist, I'm a misogynist, da, da, da. But people don't understand that that's my way with coping with it. When I have been called those things, it's my way of coping with it. I make it a joke. I make it a fucking joke, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you obviously don't know me well enough. If you're going to call me those things, you obviously don't know me well enough, you know? And so this, and Princess Dead End kind of said it's like everybody needs therapy on a certain level, but you need to know one, the therapist that you're seeking out and the type of help that you need, right? And I could tell you one thing, that if dancing, because I was even talking to my son's mom about it, like I got really close to quitting dance here recently, and because it had hit a point to where I was like, am I even safe in this space? Are my children safe in this space? Like, can I trust the people that I think that I actually trust, you know, with all of this shit? And that's when I was like, it's just not the place for me. It's just not. Like, if these are the questions that I'm having, then this is just not the place for me.
Was there beef or something? Were you beefing with somebody?
Ooh, I don't want to
I mean,
kick a dead,
you don't have to get into it. But I just like, was there beef
a
involved? Or?
certain somebody who is very close to me, right? Close enough where I ride for them, was brought up on some allegations of some inappropriate relationships with a young female.
Jesus.
Mm.
And these allegations were thrown out, and obviously antennas are up, and I'm trying to get in front of everything and figure out. But before I could even confront this person about it, you know, allegations had gotten squashed, and truth started being revealed, and people were just. It became a, oh well, I heard, and oh well, you have to, and then, you know, the two main sources of this information were both on a live together, and it was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, and it became this thing of like, okay, you guys took a rumor and try to paint it as a truth, and it's fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, and that was the issue with like the Crumpers page and shit like that. Like a lot of shit would just get misconstrued. I noticed that in that community, like a lot of shit would just sway from one way to another, and it was a lot of drama. So I
okay,
understand where you're coming from with that.
and I could say this, and I hope a lot of content creators take this and run with it. I had Knives on the podcast, who is a very prominent female crumper from the U.S. globally, and she's representing Toronto. And because I hate women so fucking much, right? I had her on the pod, and I said, how do we make Crump a safer space for the ladies? What do we do? And she's like, I feel safe. I feel safe in Crump. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. Like, I know who I hang out with. I know their intentions. I know their character. This unsafe shit, like I believe it, but it's not where I am. And I was like, oh my God. Like, just check the people you're with. Check the circle you're with and make sure that they're standing on 10 toes. And then you don't ever have to worry about X, Y, and Z. So for like content creators, bro, if you're ever questioning what you're doing or questioning like the validity of the shit that you're trying to put out, like check the 5 people that you hang out with most, and there might need to be some shifting that you got to do. You know what I mean? Or you might need to just remove yourself and put yourself in a different environment, and those are the people who are going to nurture what you're really trying to do. Not to say these people over here ain't cool for you, but the group that you need at the moment to get this shit cracking is right here. Is this
So
little
let me ask you this then, as far as that goes, because obviously there's teams in pretty much anything that you do, right? Whether it was dance, whether it's graffiti, whether it's
Mhm.
whatever, right? Like when it comes to this content creation thing, do you think that you have a circle behind that as well? Like, do you have a team that you kind of discuss things with, or do you more so find yourself doing it on your own?
Um, that's an interesting question because when it
The
comes
only
to
and the only reason I asked that is because throughout my whole streaming career, like, and I was like real heavy into it for a long time with the gaming streams. I had my circle of people that were like, yo, you need like, we're gonna be right there with you to bring out this content, to be with you so you can create content. Whether it was like, I had circles for when I would play Grand Theft Auto 5, I had circles when I would play Call of Duty, I had my other circle when I played Apex, I have a circle when I would play this game. You know what I mean? And it was like, I had all these pieces working, but then in the background, I had like, yo, this is the clip that we need to put out. You need to put it out on Instagram. This is the time of the day that you need to put it out because this is when it's going to get the most types of views, this, that, and the other. This is what we've noticed. Like, you need to make sure you're streaming 8 hours a day. You could do 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours at night, or you could do a full 8 hour stream, however you want. Like, I had people behind me really making sure that it was like a well oiled machine. You know what I mean? Like, here's a stinger for your thing. You need to make sure you do a 15-minute intro. Make sure that this music's playing because this music's not copywritten. And like, it was a well-oiled machine as we were going through it, and that's when I started realizing, like, holy fuck, like, this is an actual job that I have to do. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'm not even releasing YouTube videos. I'm not really editing clips to put out. Like, I'm really just cutting shorts out for TikTok or for Instagram Reels or Instagram Stories. I'm just cutting like small snippets from a stream. I had somebody that would watch the stream the whole time, make sure that like, if I was like, hey, I need you to clip that, let me know what the timestamp was on it, and then I would get a text message or a DM on Discord of all the timestamps of shit that I wanted to clip from that stream. So it was a lot of working parts. That's why I'm always very curious when it comes to like your podcasting, or when it comes to these like live chat streams, if it works similar to that, because I don't know. I've never done either one of what you guys do.
No, I mean, besides the small conversations we have surrounding some of the, topics that we're going to talk about and discuss, no, I mean, there's really never been anybody to be like, hey, like, I got, I think, this clip would work good here or this and that, like, nothing like that. I will say though, the Corpse fam is really good about it, and the camp is starting to be better about it, where it's like, if I share something, they're sharing it. You know what I mean? And the smoking section and even this podcast, Sherwin has given me more than enough space to use the camp as a collaborator on posts. So that's one thing too. You know what I mean? And that goes on their page, my page, and that's a lot of traction right there. I mean, I just never. I mean, I will shout out Killer Corpse, who's allowed me to play his music in the background during my Crump interviews and stuff. He has made like intros for me. He's made promo videos for me. He's made actual dance videos for me. He's done a lot of stuff on that creative end that I've used time and time. I mean, the intro for the smoking section that I used to use, I still use that bitch to this day. Like, I still got it on my fucking laptop. Like, you know what I mean? And how I showed you guys a little intro video that I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
That same intro audio clip that he made for me back then, I'm still going to be using that bitch. And so,
are your this is gonna be an interesting question, only because as you've noticed, like, my game streaming took a back seat, like a real limo back seat. Do you hold the Usual Tuesday podcast at the same level as the smoking section?
I'll never. They sit in two completely different lanes, because the smoking section was me, and that was this baby, like this crazy adventure that I decided to partake in. Mm-hmm. And then I have the Usual Tuesday, which sits in a completely different lane, because this is me saying, okay, me and a couple of my pals here are going to get together every week and we're going to chop it up. And that just has a completely different feel to it. You know what I mean? and I can't just put this in the back seat. I can't just, hey guys, I'm not record for the next fucking 6 months. But with the smoking section, people don't remember. I went on like a 6-7 month hiatus. I was living my fucking best life. Didn't feel like recording. Why? For what, dude? We're having a barbecue in the back. Fuck the fucking recording right now, bro. Like, we're about to go fucking scuba diving, bro. Fuck this. No way. And so, for content, for dudes who get so wrapped up in the content creation, it's like, I think sometimes they got to remember what serves what lane in their life sometimes too. You know what I mean? And remember that, like, we're all MVPs of our own game. You know what I mean? Of our own life. And if you're putting out content because you like how the people react to it or the views you get, or you just like making it, that's great. You know what I mean? But if this ain't good, then why are we even doing this, bro?
Yeah. No, I feel that. What you think, D?
No, I really agree. I think like in a similar vein, it's funny that he said like his podcast took like a big backseat. For the beginning of this year, I think for the first 3 months, I like wasn't going live at all. I originally said it was because of like the move, and that is true to some degree, and like getting used to a space. But then I've just found like I have been enjoying the time off and the, I don't know, recuperation maybe of like not needing to be on, or like not needing to be, not that I'm a character, but just like not to produce something and be entertaining or be chatty or be whatever. I started streaming because I like doing the tech stuff, and originally the 0% channel was going to be a tech stream purely, and I started off by doing like, this is the iPhone review, this is the iPhone unboxing. I think it was when the 14 came out, and from there it kind of just evolved into like, what do I want to do for fun? And streaming was an outlet for finding people on the internet who I could chat with and just like make jokes with and do whatever, and whatever I thought was fun. Like I did a Christmas wrapping episode where I was just wrapping my Christmas gifts and chatting with people and like wishing people Merry Christmas and what are you doing, and meeting people online like in that, in that vein of let's just chat. And that's why I've always liked just chatting, because I think it's so cool. It opens up the avenue for so many different things. But the origin of everything is me in 5th grade with my little Nikon camera that I got for Christmas, maybe, that like the audio would lag after 5 minutes of recording. And so I could only have so much footage before like I'm doing something and like saying something and nothing's coming out. And then the track like is super delayed, but still figuring out a way and recording things, because I love to just make these little movies and these little like pieces that I think maybe are funny or inspirational or whatever it may be, and like casting my cousins and my aunts and my uncles and my mom in YouTube videos to show that like, I don't know, I have a vision for something and I want it to be executed in such a way. I think, I don't know if I've told this story on the podcast or if I said it a lot, but like I remember loving it so much to the point where like my mom's old ass Dell would crash on the Windows Movie Maker app after I've done so much fucking work. So what I ended up having to do was plug it into the wall so it wouldn't die or it wouldn't just crash. And then I had a fucking big ass fan aimed upwards, like shooting up, so that way I could place this Dell laptop and it wouldn't fucking overheat and crash and all my shit would be deleted on top of like a little elevated space so airflow could go through, and finish my edit as fast as fucking possible and pray to God this shit wouldn't crash, just so I can put something on YouTube that I thought was cool. But that's like the origin. It's evolved, and I've hopefully allowed it to evolve, and people have seen the evolution in something that I can be proud of in like the tech space, and being a little bit more like knowledgeable and offering you a little bit of knowledge within tech.
It's funny that you mentioned that, right? Because if you look back, we've been doing this for a year now, right? Like, and obviously like our spaces have changed, and just the kind of construct of our podcast has changed a bit. We've definitely gone a lot more on the giggly and fun side instead of like very to the point. And obviously, our relationships have changed, and we know how to banter with each other properly now and shit like that. But when you talk about like the struggle, right? Like sitting this computer on top of a fan so it wouldn't overheat. And that's really like kind of where you got your start. And then I look back and I remember when, Corpse was doing all his podcasts on Instagram lives
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like it takes me back to a time. Like I remember when I moved out into my own space, and I found a free desk on OfferUp, and I went and picked that bitch up, and it was like this big clunky fucking wooden desk. And I stole a monitor from my old dealership, and I had bought like a $10 webcam, and I had this $5 mic that I found off somebody in OfferUp, and it like clicked and fucking you couldn't hear the audio very well. And I didn't have I found like some old ass fucking PC that I had to like, and I didn't have a gaming PC yet, so I had to like plug an Elgato
Stream
capture
thing.
card
Yeah.
to my console, and like you could hear my my thumb movements on my controller, and the video quality was just shit. And then like I was looking back at videos of it, and then it slowly started progressing, right? Like I got a better mic, and I got a better camera, and I was able to get a PC, and we were able to build the PC the right way with extra parts. And then now it's like I built all that shit for something that I thought I was gonna be doing, but now I'm doing this.
Yeah, we're recording
Like
a podcast.
And now we're recording a podcast. Like it's crazy to see the change in everything, and where like now where we are. You know what I mean?
I'll say this, right, and I don't really like talking too much about like some of the shit that I used to get into. But we used to burn up the block, and I remember we had went to the shops out in LA, and we were coming back home, with a considerable amount of flowers, and we got pulled over by the cops, and they got us for everything we had, right, for the money, for the everything, and it was a lot, like enough to where I was kind of worried about what may happen, and we left without a fucking ticket. Not a court summons, not a nothing. And I remember telling the boys, like, yo, we just got jacked by the fucking cops. Like, what the fuck? dude?
Low key, what the fuck?
Like, bro, I had a whole bong sitting beside my leg in the front fucking seat. Nothing. Not a ticket, not a fucking nothing, bro. We get jacked by the cops. I remember we get back to Oxnard, and I'm thinking, well, fuck, how am I going to make this up now? And it was that moment right there of like, and I called up one of my buddies. I was like, hey bro, you good? Like I don't know, like what are you gonna do? He's like, oh bro, I'm already back up. I was like, god damn, like I need to step my game up. You know what I mean? And so then I got back right. I got back on deck. And then now when I think of it is like I hear so many people, oh, I don't have a good enough camera. Oh, I don't have a good enough mic. Oh, and if I don't have or I don't like is keeping you from the thing that you're really trying to get, is like you're not ready. If you ask me, like you're not ready to even start then. Because if you're too good to record off of a fucking iPhone, my guy, an iPhone.
iPhones are sick these days.
That has more capabilities than the fucking Apollo 11, bro. If you're too good to record off of your fucking laptop, that these kids in India are dancing in fucking mud huts, bro. You're too good. Like, you're too good. You're too good for that. Then what the fuck are you going to do when somebody puts FL Studio in front of you? What are you going to do when somebody puts a fucking 4K high def resolution camera in your fucking face, my guy? Like, what are you? I don't know if what I'm saying is that good. Then what are you going to do when there's 1,000 people listening? If you can't say what you want to say when there's 4 people fucking listening, when it's just these people in the room. When it's just these people in the fucking room, if you can't say what you got to say to these people, what makes you think you're ready to even say anything to the fucking masses? I say the same thing on this podcast here and on the smoking section. I will say the same shit here that I'll say in front of my mom. Because, hey, bro, I will.
Well, I don't know about the spit and
I don't
swallow
know,
type
man.
of thing, but
Well, I mean, I might not just bring it up in conversation, but if she asks, I'm like, well, listen, ma, spitters
No, I
are quitters.
agree. I agree, and that's why I've always said like there's this is like if you care about those things as a content creator, and I know that Zero and I have had many conversations about this, and I wouldn't say we've had arguments, but we've definitely had like back and forths about this until I realized that besides the podcast when it comes to content creation, like we're two opposite. Like we're completely opposite when it comes to content creation and the type of content that we want to bring.
Mhm.
So, like, my advice would definitely be like talk to people that do create different content and bounce ideas off of them or see what are the reasons that they create content, what are the reasons that you create content. And if you're really truly not being true to yourself when you're creating content, like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Some people create a character for their content. Some people do this and do that. But if it's not something that you truly love and it's not something that you can truly continue to do, and you just want to do it because you think that your friend's doing it and it's cool, like there's certain faces and people that can do this type of shit. It's not easy. It's not an
Also-
easy thing.
Also, I think it's really important to make sure you know what the motivator is for you, because I think originally, like when I first started, the motivator would always be to get the best concept or video idea that I had out. And then when I realized like, oh, people are getting paid off this shit, people are getting like mad views. This was like back when like 100K was like, bro, that's a fuck ton of views. 100K is wild. Now it's like 10 mil. It's like that was kind of a fall off video, whatever. It's like people are getting mad views these days. But something happened fairly recently where like TikTok is a thing that like you can go viral off of something so fast and like without even really necessarily like thinking it all the way through, whereas to YouTube it's a little bit more like it really has to be good content all the way through, because it's a long form. People are like really taking the time to be able to like click a video. Their thumbnail has to be right, your caption has to be like captivating. TikTok can be like, boom, you're kind of viral. So what happened recently was, for a little while I was kind of thinking like, okay, if I hit 100K, I feel like it would feel really good. And then I had 3 videos hit over 100K. I think one is almost at like 500,000 views, and I was like, I don't really care that it hit this number at all. It's really cool that like all these people are commenting. I love the like interaction, but that's what I love. I love the interaction, people appreciating like something that I did for them or something that I've provided them knowledge or like a curious fact or, you know, whatever it may be via tech, where like people are like, I love this camera too, or I didn't know the iPhone could do this, or are you excited for the new iPad mini? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like that interaction is so much more fun than like the 450,000 view like marker on there. And so that was like a weird, it like threw me for a loop, because for a little while, for a long time, I guess, I was like, oh, I would love for one of my videos to just be like watched a lot. And then when it happened, I was like, oh damn, I don't care like at all. It doesn't matter to me. And like money's cool. Money's never really been a super big motivator to me. I didn't get paid off of it, but yeah, I don't know. So now I'm trying to figure out like what's the next motivator. Is it still the creating the best concepts and the best videos? Is that like going to make me the happiest within like the vein of content creation?
Yeah, and that's like kind of the discussion that you and I got into when it was like, because like Pudge doesn't stream for podcasts, right? And like you're a stream, like I would consider you a streamer. I would consider myself a streamer, right? Like this isn't I wouldn't consider us streamers when we do this personally, because we could do this and just release the content.
Yeah.
Whereas like, you know, like you're doing a just chatting stream, you're interacting with your chat, and I would do like gaming streams, right? And that was kind of like the back and forth that you and I got into was I told you like, yo, when I watch your streams, like I realized that. Well, I was mostly talking about your gaming streams when we talked about this,
Hmm.
and I was like, when I watch your gaming streams, I was like, you wouldn't be able to stream, you wouldn't be able to game with me if that's how you do your gaming streams because, like,
I
you're
chat a lot.
talking, yeah, like you're talking, and I'm like, I would be like, bro, mute yourself because now you're interrupting my stream,
Hmm.
talking to your stream, and people that are in my stream don't want to listen to what the fuck you got going on in your stream. If they did, then they would be in your stream. And then I was like, I noticed that you would like stop playing because you're like paying attention to chat. But I realized like when you said you're like, I'm not a gaming streamer, like I'm a just chatting streamer. So that was like hard for me because like when I was streaming, like not saying that I would have hundreds of people in my fucking chat, but like my chat was able to do what they wanted to do with each other, and they were talking about the games and like whatever my friends and I were going through while we were gaming. So our chat, even our chats in that case, were different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they were there to like talk to each other and comment on the gameplay that we're playing and the content that we're releasing to them because we're cracking jokes or we're doing this or we're doing that. So it was just hard for me to understand, like, because I've never like really, I've never really been friends with a just chatting streamer or really been able to talk to one. So when we were giving each other feedback on that shit, so it was like, but now I understand that the interaction is what you like. Whereas to me, it's like I like bringing the content and having people laugh and seeing that they're laughing or whatever they're talking about in the chat. The chat's not really there for me to respond back to.
You're like the styles of content feels like almost like an audience versus a group, if that makes sense.
Yes.
But yeah, like
they're there for me, but for different reasons. Why your chat is there.
They're
for
there
you.
for me. Yeah. I was gonna say because when you gave me that advice, it like, I think it made me try to think about it in a different way too. Because I was like, that doesn't make any sense, bro. If I'm not fucking interacting with my chat, they fucking leave. But it's because of that interaction that they're like the community that we have cultivated is different because of the style of content. Because if I'm not interacting with them, they don't want to watch me game. Maybe I feel like they say they do, but when I do, like they leave. And then when I'm just chatting with them, they're here. So I'm like, bro, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all want, okay?
Yeah, because my chat, like, they would talk to each other. Like, they would say hi to each other before they said hi to me. Because I'm like, I'm here. I'm, like, focused on what the fuck I got going on. And then I'll look over and I'll be like, oh, hey, what's up, Kelly? What's up, Jordan? What's up, Gigi? What's up, whoever the fuck is in my chat? And then they're talking about whatever the fuck they want to talk about while they're in there. You know what I mean? Or commenting on what gameplay was happening, or somebody says some fly shit and some funny shit. So it was just but it's cool that there's
different.
We do the same. Yeah, we do the same thing, but it's completely different. Yeah. We both sit with a camera in our face. We both sit with a microphone in our face. We're both producing some type of content, but the content is completely different, and the way we interact and fulfill the need for the people that want to watch that content is different.
Yeah,
and even like in your guys' scenario and any other person who might come across this is I said it to Al, is like, I would rather focus on the things in which we find ourselves to be similar and, not put so much focus on that in which separates us. And so like for us, for example, you two are two types of different like streamers, right? Whether it's gaming or chatting only or whatever. I'm a fucking crump dancer, you get what I'm saying, and podcast host. Like that's really what I'm known for, right? And I make clothes and we wear these several different hats. And just like how these 3 screens here have their certain layout, when I do this with you guys, I'm not worried if the crump community's tapping in. I'm not worried about it, right? Because they don't fit the Venn diagram of this circle that we got here. You know what I mean? There's the Kellys, there's my cousin Altman, there's the Jordans, those crews who will not only tap in with me because they enjoy your guys' space, but they'll hop in maybe Cisco's stream, might hop in your stream, Damo, like, or maybe they might just tune into a fucking crumping podcast because maybe they're just a little bit fucking curious, right? Like Jordan just got on the fucking 1% gang. He just got on 1% gang, bro. And that started because I watched a couple of fucking Floyd Mayweather videos and a Kobe Bryant video. And I was like, oh, 1%. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get it. and Tony Robbins. Like,
You're talking about like your 1% every day, like Instagram posts, right?
yeah, 1%.
Dude, those things are
increment.
sick. I'm like, fuck, he's in the gym. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm like, how the fuck do I get on that list?
Just
No,
tag
but
us.
You gotta,
But that's
you
the
gotta
thi-
have a
and that's
six
what I-
pack to enter, bro.
yeah, facts.
I
That's
don't
what I
have
like
to-
about, and that's what I like about the smoking, or the smoking podcast being your thing, just chatting being Damo's thing, and then like gaming streams were my thing, and then we come together and we make beautiful content. I genuinely love doing the usual Tuesday podcast, and that's why my gaming streams took a back seat, because I was like, I really want to focus on the podcast. Like, this is what I really want to do this. Like, this is the most. When I turn this camera on and when I turn this microphone on, this is the most important thing to me. I still game. I was just gaming till midnight last night. You know what I mean? Like, but the other thing is, like, as far as the gaming content goes, there's nothing out right now that I want to play. There's nothing out right now that I want people to watch me play. Like,
Mhm.
we've gone through so many fucking, and that's the other hard thing about being a content creator when it comes to like gaming streams, is that I found myself just playing games because it was the popular game, and I was comparing myself to other streamers, not only on my platform but on other platforms or streamers that I watched, and I hated doing that. And I just, at one point, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not playing this anymore. I don't want to play this. I'm not having fun. I'm deleting it off my computer. I did it on stream, and I was like, I'm just gonna play what the fuck I want to play." And I lost so many viewers, bro. I want to say, like, there was at one point there was a time when I was seeing like consistent 30 to 50 viewers.
Damn.
Mhm.
And that shit went down to like 10. And I was
That's
and
great. That's still a
it-
high number if you ask me.
bro,
okay,
but
go
it
ahead.
broke my heart, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
was like, do I even want to do this anymore? What the fuck is going on? And then I started playing the game and I started having so much fun doing it, bro. And I remember one time my shit said like 430 something viewers, and I was like, this is what I get for playing the game that I want to play and
Mhm.
doing what the fuck I want to do. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then that died, and then that died off. And I was like, you know what? Right now it's very stagnant. It's very stagnant. There's no games that I really want to play. I can't put out the good content that I want to put out. My friends don't want to play the games that I want to play, and those are I don't have a crew for these games. So I'm really taking my time off right now. My gaming streams will probably come back like mid to the end of June, when the Elden Ring DLC comes out, because that's really what I've been waiting for. And there's one game that I've been waiting for that's supposed to come out this year that they haven't announced a date for it. But once that game comes out, then my gaming streams will come back strong. And I feel bad, bro, because I had a whole community. We worked our way up to 1,000 followers on my page, and I just disappeared. And I felt really, really bad, But hopefully when I come back, like, the community will still be there strong and see. But it's crazy because I was looking back at clips and it was like, I have like clips of other streamers that were like, go follow Save, go watch Save. He's the front runner when it comes to this Facebook gaming shit. Like, he's gonna be huge. Facebook gaming is, he put me onto Facebook gaming and this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, now I kind of feel like I let them down. You know what I mean? But fuck Facebook, bro. I honestly, if I come back from my
YouTube.
hiatus and come back, I'm definitely gonna be streaming on YouTube, and I'm definitely gonna be streaming on Kick.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not.
Do Kick
I'm not
for
gonna be streaming
sure.
I'm not streaming on Facebook
I just
anymore.
think I think that there's a and just hearing you guys talk about it is I hope I could swing the pendulum for anybody who might listen. And I think this is my secret sauce, and I hate that I'm going to give this away. Is I could, if I had 1 million followers, I could care fucking less if every single one of them, right? Let's say I had Elijah on the podcast one day. He's starting to dance and starting to blow up. I'd pull him on the pod, and every single one of my followers left me and only started watching his stuff. Said, fuck Big Corpse, we're only going to deal with Elijah. I would have done my job. I would have done my job is what I want to do as a host of not only this show, but of the smoking section in particular.
Yeah, but if this show doesn't have all three of us, it's not a show anymore. You know that, right? Like,
But even then, even if they still tuned in, but they say they're in the chat, fuck Corpse, man, we're here for save, or oh, we're here for 0%. Cool, bro, fuck me, that's great. But you were with me at one point, but now you're over here. I pushed you somewhere else. That's more than okay with me, right? Like if I pulled somebody onto the smoking section and everyone's like, yo, I love this guy so much. He's starting up his own podcast now, and we're just going to listen to him 24/7 and be a diehard fan. By all means, bro. If you found him via me, I feel like I've done my job.
no, I get that. I get that 100%. I get that
Because I got
100%.
cool friends who do cool shit, and I want
And-
other people to know about my cool friends because I think they're fucking rad. Like
That's
you
why
know?
I love when people from whether it's my community or Zero's community or your community pop in and say what's up in somebody else's chat. Like I haven't streamed this podcast in the last like 10 weeks, but Kelly is still mad active in your chat. You know what I mean?
Kelly, shout out Kelly.
You know, GoPig will still come into fucking Zero's chat and still
Wait,
say what's up. You know, like
Where
shit
did
like that.
Kelly come from? Which one of y'all?
I went to high school with Kelly. So she
Ah,
was, I think Kelly was my first follower on Facebook Gaming. When I
That's
joined
tight.
Facebook Gaming.
That's cool.
Shout out Kelly.
She has been one of the biggest supporters and has been in. I don't think that she's missed a single one of my streams.
That's wild.
Kelly, you are special.
So many
She
shout
has
outs
been,
there.
she
Shout out
has
Kelly.
watched and then when Jordan came around, when you shared one of my streams on Facebook and Jordan came in,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan has not missed a single stream since then.
Mm-hmm.
Not whether it would be I was just chatting, whatever fucking game I was playing. And Jordan and I are like mad tight. He just sent me a video of him doing push-ups today because we're doing 20 push-ups a day for every day. Like Jordan and I that's my family now, brother. Like
Text him
his
1%.
his daughters go to sleep to our podcast or to my streams. You know what I mean? Like his wife will message me direct. His wife and I have the same birthdays. His wife will message me directly, and all that comes from this shit, bro. Like streaming and content creation, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful fucking thing. You know what I mean? So, that's why I want to keep doing this, and that's why I love doing this I love doing this podcast because it's like I love both of you guys, and we can have fun and talk shit to each other and yell at each other and say that we like boiled mac and cheese and sound crazy, and still at the end of the day we're like, hey, let's do it again next week. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of people that can do that shit. There's not a lot of people that like they take it too much here and don't realize that it's just love, you know. So I
Yeah.
think that we found our niche, and bro, we're about to be episode 52, and we're about to do some of the tightest shit.
Yeah, bro.
Like, bro, a whole hopefully, God willing, we could do this fucking vlog and put out and maybe like have like a viewing watch party, and we could all be in the chat chatting with everybody else while
That
they're
would
watching
actually
it,
be
and,
so
like,
fire.
you know, like do a viewing party for 1 year of, you know, Usual Tuesday, having Corpse and Zero meet each other for the first time in person, like, and that's just the beginning. Like, imagine how tight that shit is gonna be. So fucking tight, bro. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped.
Yeah. That's gonna
I'm
be
so
sick.
hyped. I'm so hyped. Look at Corpse. He didn't get high this time. He didn't drink this time. He's got a flow. What time's your flight tomorrow?
7 p.m.
Oh, you got a late flight.
Well, I work in the morning and then I go to my flight.
Oh shit. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't think I've drank in several months now.
Good for you. You gonna
Good
drink
shit.
when we hang out though?
We'll see about it.
I'm not gonna drink. Fuck that.
Yes, you are. We're all having at least one drink and cheersing just for the vlog.
Maybe.
One drink.
I'm a recovered alcoholic, dude. Okay, twice over now. And I know my drinking habits.
There we go.
I'm
Okay. Then no.
I have green level drinking habits, but I have red level drinking behaviors. And it's just never a good mix.
We'll have a quick Coke Zero and cheers to the podcast.
And I'll put a splash of Jack Daniels in it. Just a splash.
I will
Just
never
a
drink
splash.
Coke
Just
Zero.
like a
Wait, why?
I will never drink a Coke Zero. Wait,
Regular
I will
Coke?
eat. I
Because of
will
the aspartame.
listen.
That's all I drink.
I will eat baked mac and cheese before I ever reach in a refrigerator.
Say that.
Before I ever reach in the refrigerator for a motherfucker like, oh, Jolly Jeepers Gee Whiz, Mister, there's a Coke Zero. Let me quit. No, fuck
Jolly
that.
Jeepers Gee Whiz.
Fuck
Holy
that.
shit.
The fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's
No
all I drink.
way.
I'm 70% aspartame.
You're 90% out of your fucking mind, bro, drinking that shit.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. We will not be here next week. God willing, like I said, by the 30th, we'll have a episode. I was trying to start the outros before this man started yawning, but
I'm so
he beat
sorry.
me to it.
I had it on the dot.
Like I said, God willing, hopefully by the 30th of April, we'll have a episode 52 for you guys where we will put out a vlog of the three of us hanging out together, whether it's Universal Studios, whether it's Santa Monica Pier, whether it's Venice Beach, whether it's who the fuck knows,
Maybe we go get
Roscoe's
some
Chicken and
barbecue.
Waffles, or some Buster's Barbecue. I'm with that shit. But hopefully we have some content for you guys for the 52nd episode because you guys have ridden this long ride with us and it's been so much fucking fun, and I'm more than blessed to call these two my brothers and do this show with them. So I appreciate you guys. To Corpse's community, my community, Zero's community, thank you guys so fucking much. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you guys. Keep smiling, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah. All that. It's almost been a year, y'all. Please wish for safe travels for me tomorrow. And just kind of speaking to the topic that we had tonight, and I just hope that none of you ever put a price on your authenticity that isn't too high for you to pay. If you're going to create something, let it come from inside of you, right? And affect the outside world instead of the outside world affecting what's inside of you, right? That's the whole point of our creations, is to give it to the world and let it change it and let it leave it in a better place in which we had found it, right? God only has children. He has no grandchildren. So just put it out there into the world and let it run free. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully by the next time you guys see us, we'll probably be extremely inebriated and having a fucking
Whoa.
really good time.
Extremely.
But until then, guys, I love you. And I want y'all to know that from the depths of my heart, man. And to everybody in every community, Kelly, jumping around, bouncing around in these lives. Jordan, love you. Crystal Waters, much love. I didn't see a plate of food for my guy tonight. I am judging you.
She's not here. She's at my dad's house.
Fucking, where's his?
Oh
sandwich?
shit! I forgot you came to the crib just to shoot this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
he has to
home alone.
drive now.
I gotta go back home. I gotta go back to my dad's. Yeah.
No way,
Yeah,
bro.
right after this.
She better have a plate waiting for you,
Oh,
No, I'm
oh,
being so
God.
dead ass. I think I might pick something up. I got so
bro.
hungry in this episode.
Hey, right there on your way. You know,
Little
there's a taco shop
Macdos.
right there next to the Jack in the Box.
She better text you
Oh,
right
that
now and be
too.
like, "Don't you dare pick up food. I have food waiting for you."
Nah,
Oh,
nah, nah.
man.
Facts.
No, I already asked
She's
her.
a
if she
real
wants
one if she
something.
does that.
That'd be wild.
Hey, but
Oh,
There's like
love
they got
you guys.
nothing to make over there.
and Crystal Waters just busting your balls. I know I'm misogynist.
fuck that.
I
He
love
hates
you.
women.
I just wanna
I
say-
love you for loving Damo. But everybody have a good day, week, month, your life. Until next time, Big Corpse. You know the deal. Bye.
That was sick. Yo, I love both of you. It's been
I
wild.
love that Zero can say that now. I love that he can
It's
say
been-
I love you.
It's
'Cause I
been-
remember there was times where I would be like, "Yo, I love you," and he would not say it back. Okay, go ahead.
Just in the vein of this whole content creation, like advice stuff, we didn't get into it too deep because we were talking about a lot of different shit in this episode, which is fun. It's free, but that's kind of in the vein that I kind of want to end it off in, is don't be afraid to evolve just because something originated from a certain thing that you might have liked doing, and it worked for a certain amount of time. Some of the best artists pivot when they're at the height of their game on a certain genre or a certain content type. Pivoting and doing something that you love even more, or figuring out a new way that something could be done, is always going to be impressive, and you'll only gain more people. And being authentic, like Corp said, is going to be the only way that you have a core audience that only grows and sticks with you because they fuck with who you are and not what you provide, because that shit will always change. So yeah, be authentic, like Corp said. And thank you for watching the podcast. This is the most authentic I think we all are, is in here. And yeah, we fuck around. We do a lot of dumb shit. And I appreciate everybody who sits, watches, whether it be on the playback, a second, a minute, an hour, or the whole thing. I appreciate your time. I'll see you.
That was the deepest outro Zero's ever given, bro. I love that shit.
I don't know. That's like my favorite one right there.
Yeah, facts. Clip that shit, Crystal Waters, and fucking put that shit. All right, boys. Well, you guys have a good night, bro. I love you guys. I will see you guys very, very soon.
All right,
Yes.
boys. Y'all be safe. Be good.
Peace.
All right, guys.
Love you.
I'll see you guys. Be safe. Be
Love you.
safe. Bye. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. All right, guys. I have to dip out. I'm not sleepy. I'm not clipping nothing. Yeah, don't pay me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Crystal Waters, for being in here. I think we got 3 viewers. Oh, shit. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate y'all. Listen. Just chat stream possibly Tuesday. I don't know if it's better to do it on Tuesday or what day it's honestly best to do it on. Y'all let me know. You're welcome. Okay. I think I'm going to go pick up some food for me and my girlfriend. Be safe, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye. Okay, bye. You'll see me